right, what's up, Chuckleheads? It is the year in review, episode 52 of the Stand Up Snobs podcast. I'm your host, Jay Berg, with the other host,
Colton Drake.
Hell yeah, dude. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to a year, man.
We're drinking Tito's because it's been a year.
Hell yeah, man.
Thanks
Congratulations.
for being with us.
Ooh. Nothing but the best for the kids.
Yeah,
thank you all for tuning in and joining us here on our special 1-year anniversary show. Dude, we've been doing this for a year.
I know.
Does it feel like we've been doing it for a year?
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes it feels like 3, and sometimes it feels like 6 months. Mostly.
Yeah, when you're in the middle, you don't even know. It's just head down, watching
10
specials.
toes down, dude.
Just holding it down, 10 toes on business.
On all the cliches, whatever cliche you want, grinding
On business, it doesn't.
I don't know, dude. What are we doing here? On not lucrative business. That's what we're doing. But yeah, we doing it for a year,
Whole year.
a full on year, dude. Our first podcast, November 14th, 2025. That was episode 1. Josh Wolf was our first episode. Do you remember that?
4 stories.
4 stories, man. Well, you do remember it now because we went through all of the specials. Man, we did a lot of homework this
It
week.
was a lot of homework, yeah.
Because what we did,
And still not all the homework,
I know, right?
right? Like I could have done more.
Yeah, for sure. You always can do more, right? It's just like comedy in general, right? You can always write more, you can always watch more, you can always do more.
Yeah, but you do your best.
You do your best, man.
You do your best when
Do your
it's
best.
like, time. Like you got to be
Absolutely,
ready
man.
now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're on the clock, dude.
Procrastination
On the
is
clock.
when the best work comes out.
Procrastination Nation, dude.
Procrastination Nation all day.
Boom. Every day.
day.
Er day. Yeah, so we'll be getting that later. We're going to tell you our top. First of all, each of us are going to give you a top 5 or a
Yeah.
tight 5. We're calling it a tight 5.
Type 5.
Give it our tight 5 each. We'll discuss those, and we're going to come up with a consolidated list, like a
We're going to try to agree
Corroboratively.
on a list of the
on a
top
ranking.
5.
And it's going to be hard because we will fight.
It's going to be really hard.
We're also going to give you bottom 3.
Yep.
I don't know if we're going to fight that much about those, to be honest with you. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. You could probably. I want you to
And
guess.
also,
guess audience. Who our bottom two is gonna be.
we can put them on. You want to call them up? Call up people that are running for the bottom
You didn't
3.
make it.
Like, you're one of the worst we've done.
We just wanted to
You
let
wanna
you
talk
know
about
you
it?
did a really bad job.
Yeah, we'll also revisit Fashionisto, the top fits of the year.
Top fits
Of
the
course,
year.
the number 1 segment on the show
Yeah.
is Colton Drake Fashionisto. So
pull that list
we
up.
have some rankings on that, and he's going to tell us who had the best and worst fits of the year. What a great time.
Great time.
What a
Great time to be
man.
alive
Yeah,
for everybody
absolutely,
listening.
man. What did you enjoy most about doing the podcast?
What do I enjoy most?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I enjoy recording with you. I think it's fun.
Yeah, baby.
I also enjoy watching specials,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fun to watch them and kind of have a purpose with watching them instead of just like
Agreed.
watching them for fun. It's obviously way more fun to watch them for fun.
Sure. Well, you can kind of do both, right?
Yeah, but you kind of have to watch them multiple times if you're going to try to get the full experience.
I've actually found it more fun to be analytical than I thought I would. Like, at first when we were doing this, it kind of felt like homework. Like, I'm watching a special and I had to, like,
Yeah.
really be analytical. And then, like lately, I've just been like, yeah, you know what? Watch it, see what you like, and then, have some analysts to it as well. But really, that's part of the analysis. Like, did you like it?
Yeah.
So,
Well, and I think that was one of the things that was hard when we were starting to do the podcast is trying to figure out how analytical to be with
Yeah.
certain things.
Yep.
So some of the earlier ones, we were more on like, okay, these are the
God,
topics.
dude.
We have to do the topics, yada, yada, yada. We were like
Yeah.
really strict to this. Now I feel like me and Jay got it figured out.
at least better than we did, for sure.
It's not as
It's improved
choppy.
a lot.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so
thank
if
you
you
guys for
start
sticking with
listening-
us. Thank you for sticking with us because we've made strides in this,
Absolutely.
and we didn't start out.
Oh, no, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, some of them are pretty rough at the beginning, dude. They're pretty rough. I was
1,000%.
yeah, hopefully if you start listening to this podcast now, you go back, but not too far.
Yeah. Anytime somebody's
go
like, I
back, like,
started
10
listening, I'm
episodes,
like,
yeah.
oh, where'd you start at?
Did you start at 1? Because that's a disaster. What are we doing
Why
here?
don't you get like halfway through it and then go?
Yeah.
You know?
You get the idea from 1, but you don't get the love. You don't get the charisma that we have now as natural podcast hosts.
Yeah, dude. You guys can feel it now. You can hear it in your ears
You can brand new flavor in your ear. You know what I mean?
all day. Every day.
Oh, I wanted to tell you something real quick before we got started. So I've been doing this bit for a while, or for a couple weeks now. That I went to Nashville and I got the manager fired there because
Yeah.
she booked me 3 days in a row.
Yes.
I think I did. I said it on the podcast as well. So I've just noticed my boys out in Nashville have not put out a podcast since the one I was on. So I think I killed their podcast too, dude. I killed Dude Math
that's
Podcast.
sick. Yeah.
Dude, Harry and Phil aren't doing their podcast anymore. I think I'm just destroying
You're destroying your
good
worlds,
things left
dude.
and right. I'm
That's
ender of
awesome.
worlds, dude.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so fucking RIP to Dude Math and Bro Dads podcast.
R.I.P. guys.
Although I think the Dude Math one might just be on a hiatus because Ryan's out of town. But it makes me feel better if I killed it. You know what I mean?
yeah, dude, and that's the thing about this. This is one of the reasons
It's
we're
tough, man.
celebrating. This
Yeah,
is hard
absolutely,
to
man.
do a year of this.
Yeah, I mean, I think I put out the stat when we got to 10 episodes that 90% of podcasts don't make it 10 episodes.
Nice.
And I'm going to look up right now. What percent of podcasts do you think make a year?
0.01. That's my guess.
That's a good call.
I've been saying, is that right?
A large majority. This is profitable. That's totally different. What percent of podcasts? Oh, make a year? No, make it a year. Boom. This is good content right here. Phil,
Excellent
Phil
content.
for me, buddy. Phil.
Yeah. So I've been telling everybody that 90% of people don't make it past 2 episodes. So I've been fudging the numbers a little bit when I state these facts to others to make it sound better.
Here's something that doesn't make sense. About 47% of podcasts produce 3 or fewer episodes, and around 90% don't get past the first 3 episodes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's kind of what I've been telling people.
Did you hear that, though? That doesn't make any sense.
90% don't get past the first 3
No, but
episodes.
did you hear the first part?
Yeah. 40,
About 47% of the podcasts produce 3 or fewer episodes, and around 90% don't get past the first 3 episodes. That's the same
it's the
number.
same stat.
That doesn't make any sense, dude.
Yeah.
So it's somewhere between 47 and 90%. Oh my god, that's so funny. So anyway, whatever it is, I bet it's about 1%. So we're in the top 1%, baby.
Top 1%. We
We're
make
just
up
gonna
our own
call it.
stats.
We're gonna call it.
Yeah.
We're the billionaires of we're the 100 millionaires of podcasts.
Dude, someday we're going to have ads, and that's when I feel bad for you guys.
Someday I'm gonna have abs too. It's gonna be sick. Dude.
Both of them.
Bing, 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 bing.
He's going to be showing them in every ad he reads.
Ab ads?
Shirts off.
Yeah, dude. If I do Ozempic and then I just get ripped,
Yeah.
our numbers
Lot
will
of
go up
sit-ups.
for sure, dude. For sure.
A lot of sit-ups.
Then we just go shirtless again, like we did for Burt Kreischer episode.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
Bam.
There it is. Nice, man. But yeah, like anything else surprised you about doing the podcast or anything you want to talk about? Just overall, our comedy journey, our podcasting journey.
Yeah. It's been a hard one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
It
kind
is hard to do it every week. It just
Yeah,
is.
it's tough because sometimes you're just not you're not
Yep.
feeling it. You're
Yep.
not feeling good. You're whatever. You feel like shit, or
Yep.
Jay's in a bad mood or
Yeah,
something.
Sometimes Jay's in the bad
Sometimes
mood.
Jay's in a bad mood. And it's hard.
Grumpy pants.
And that's hard to work with sometimes.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
it's all right. I know I'm hard to work with. If I get
So hard.
if I get sloppy,
Sloppy.
I
Like
get sloppy.
tonight, baby.
like
We're
tonight,
Silly.
baby, baby, like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, dude, I think the whole thing has been, it's been interesting too, because I'd like watch back some of the old ones and notice how like uncomfortable I looked in recording.
Oh yeah,
those.
that's true.
I'd be like doing weird stuff,
Yeah, you look
touching
way more
my
comfortable.
face, or
And
whatever.
you can do this whole thing a lot. You'd be like, "What's up, guys?"
Yeah,
Like,
that's
looking
fun.
out at the
I
camera.
still like that.
Yeah, but you used to do it all the time. You used to be like constantly staring at the camera.
Yeah,
And you're fucking old hat now, dude.
yeah.
So we could stop glazing ourselves a little bit. But we've had fun doing it for a year.
Hell
And we're
yeah.
happy that we made it a year, man. And it was hard to do. And we're gonna keep going. We enjoy
A
it.
lot of lessons learned from it. I'll say that.
I
too.
feel like I know comedy better. I mean, it helps. I think you just
Yeah.
learn it by being around it too. That's part of it. Just you can't help but learn even if you're not trying it. I feel like actually trying makes it that much quicker.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. It's been cool.
Learning strategies and trying to take things from people that you like and try to
Mhm.
avoid things from people you don't.
Yeah, and then trying to do things that other people do and then not doing them successfully.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man.
Oh,
But it's
it-
been great. It's been
yeah.
it's been a good time with you, man. And that's the end of the episode. So we'll no.
All right.
Ah! No, we
Psych.
got other stuff to do. Hell yeah, dude. It's gonna be fun though. But yeah, I'm excited to do another year. Let's do it.
Top five of the week of the
Oh, we're not
of
doing
the
that.
year.
We're not doing that
Top
yet.
5 of the year.
Not
No,
yet,
but that's
baby.
what's coming up.
It's coming up next. Are you
pimp-
doing a tease right now?
I'm
You are
pimping
an
it.
expert, dude.
I'm pimping it
Before our
like
first
American
ad
Idol,
break.
like American Idol, dude. That's how
All
it-
right, here's going to be an ad from HelloFresh, but
Coming
stay
up
tuned,
next.
because coming up. Does Colton Drake want to fuck 3 of his top 5? I don't know. We'll see.
Did Caleb Hernandez cry?
Hernandez every time, so good, dude. So what we're gonna do? I think we should start out with a non-podcast related, just kind of year-end thing. I put this question to you earlier.
Okay.
Your favorite live performance you saw, live comedy performance you saw this year.
Okay.
Give me, if you have 3, I take 3. If you have 1, whatever, just let me know.
Okay. I'd say Jordan Jensen.
Good.
I'd say Dave Attell.
Okay, so Jordan Jensen was what, like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Dave Attell was 2 weeks after that or something.
Yeah.
And
for my last spot, Gabe Rutledge.
oh, Gabe Rutledge. Okay.
Yeah.
I was all right. When did you see him?
Oh man, last time he was here. He was
Okay.
here this year though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had 2 of the 3. I mean, I knew, and we've talked at length about some of the Dave Attell show was incredible. Seeing a legend,
Totally.
seeing someone transform into somebody 30 years younger when he took the stage, because he looks feeble and old and decrepit,
Uh-huh.
and then he gets on stage and he still looks but his energy is just like right where it was.
And he's
you know?
firing, dude.
Super funny.
Yeah, fast.
Great. And I have Jordan Jensen also on my list, and then I have Danny Jollis was my other one.
Oh yeah, cool. I didn't see that show.
You didn't?
Huh?
Hey, you did?
I did.
We went together, dude.
I did see that show.
You love that show. What are you talking about?
it was
You
a
love
good
that show.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
That's all right. Actually, yeah. But yeah, it's Gabe Rutledge, awesome. Danny Jollis, Jordan Jensen, Dave Attell. Those are some good shows to get to go to in a year, man. It's a pretty solid year.
Sick.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Didn't you see Jim Jeffries this year too?
I did see Jim. I think that might have been early or late last year, but I did see Jim Jeffries as well. I saw Josh Johnson. But these 3 were better shows, and just more laugh out loud funny the whole time.
Oh yeah. What did you tell me about Josh Johnson? That was so fun.
Oh God, I've told you that a million times. It's kind of slow, and there aren't that many jokes, but
He
it's
goes-
really good.
He goes, you would love it. You love it.
It
It's
was
like
so dumb.
slow.
It's
and
all the stuff that
not
you
that
hate.
many jokes.
No callbacks, no theme, no.
Do like 20 minutes on one joke, dude. It was cool.
But
You
yeah,
liked it.
I would advise going to that anyway.
Yeah, I hear good.
So
things.
Jordan Jensen was my favorite show that I went to this year, though.
Oh yeah,
That
hands
show
down.
was really, really, really good.
She's a monster.
She was. Yeah.
Best new male comedian.
Who said that? There
I
was
don't
somebody
know.
who
I
said,
saw
yeah,
a comment that said that.
She probably said that. She probably gave it herself. She's fucking hilarious. So those are the 3 shows that we like the most.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into. I think we should get into Fashionisto, dude.
Fashionisto.
Are you ready for Fashionisto? Now, as you know,
I think so.
Colton Drake every week rates each comic based on the legendary Prince Albert system. It's a patented
Prince Albert
system,
scale? Yes.
scale that he came up with.
Yes.
And do you want to explain the scale?
Yeah. So the scale is 1 to 10. It's more like a Jacob's ladder, but
It's more like a Jacob's ladder. I don't even know what that means.
it's the piercing that goes all the way up the shaft.
Oh,
It's like multiple. Bing,
I
bing,
thought-
bing, 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 bing.
I think you're talking about in terms of a rating scale. It's more of a Jacob's ladder. That's very funny.
Okay, so the Prince Albert scale, right, is 1 to 10. Prince Albies. Now, 10 being the best, being that you look the best in my opinion. In my opinion, and only my opinion.
In his opinion, only his.
Yes.
I do not factor in to the Prince Albert ratings.
He has
at all.
no contribute. Sometimes he'll say something. I'll be like, "That's a good point." I'll
So-
drop him.
yes.
I'll drop him a Pierce.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Usually it's against whatever I say. I'm like, that looked really good. You're like, if you liked it, it's probably not.
Then I'll drop
great.
it. But that's kind of the rating system. This rating system is getting honed in. I am honing
You are
it.
honing.
It's a craft
You're a honer.
that I'm having to hone. I'm a honer.
Honing it up, dude.
So that being said, in Fashionisto and Best Dressed of the Year, there is going to be some conflicting numbers.
Oh, don't give him too much. Don't give too much away.
Okay.
No, but it's based on overall, right?
Yeah,
Like,
how they look.
so
I rate them on.
At one point, you were like, I should have 5 categories and blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you don't even do the one category before. What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude. Homework
Yeah.
is tough, dude.
Yeah, dude, you're like, I want to do 37 categories. I have a left shoe rating and a right shoe rating, just in case. It's different.
Shoelaces, whole other category.
Accessories, shoelaces are their own, and then just overall aura. So
True. That is part of it.
You started doing it. You didn't actually give ratings out for the first like 7 or 8. I think the first one you did was Bill Burr was the first time you did it. I think that was episode 8. And then there's a couple of them where you didn't really give a rating, but you gave like sort of an idea. So those ones I've pulled off the list, but I do have the full list of the Prince Alberts that were awarded. Now again, it's on a scale from 1 to 10. All
Yes.
right? Let's just go with worst first, okay? We'll do bottom 5 worst.
Okay.
Bottom 5 worst with a 2. Mike Birbiglia. You remember that one? Because you're like, he just looks like this weird old guy.
Yeah. I stick with that. That one was trash.
Chelsea Handler, 1.5. I don't remember what she wore.
I kind of don't know what got her that.
I think we're just mad about the special.
That one might not be accurate, just out of hatred.
Just out of spite. It's a spite rating.
It's a spite rating.
Chelsea Lynn, 1. Now, if you remember, she had a
That one's
very nice sleeveless wolf tee with her bra showing, wearing Crocs and shorts, gym shorts.
Yeah.
Kind of a classic, beautiful red carpet look. And you were against it. See, Colton doesn't just go Main Street. He does whatever, you know.
And I know a lot of her fans like that. I'm docking her, dude. I'm doxing her.
Because they don't like sleeves either. I get it. She was wearing a bra. It's fucking.
Now, do you know who has the worst rating?
I do, but hold on. There's one more before that. Gabriel Iglesias, also a 1. Do you remember what he wore?
Yeah.
Matching Hawaiian shirt and Hawaiian shorts. You were really mad about the shorts, which I get.
He wore fat boy
and then
clothes.
A Kangol hat that looked ridiculous.
Oh yeah, Kegel hat.
Like that.
Yeah.
Kegel hat. You called it a Kegel hat. Nice.
Yeah. That was gross.
Yeah,
fit.
he looked ridiculous. It looked
terrible,
it looked
dude.
ridiculous.
I hope he didn't wear that to Islam or whatever.
Those were all
Riyadh.
Those were the 1s to 2s. You gave someone a -1, which is technically not a legitimate rating.
Yeah.
However, do you remember who it was?
Jim Gaffigan.
It was Jim Gaffigan. Do you remember why?
Yeah. We were talking about the fit of his suit.
Rough, dude.
The fit of his suit. His shoulder pads. Just how he overall looked bad in that one. Yeah, he did get a -1.
He got a -1. Is that you? Are you sticking with those? Is that still your worst?
I'd bump him up.
You bumped him up to what? A 0?
To a 2.
To a 2? Why is that?
Yeah, 'cause he's got to be above Chelsea Lynn. Come on.
Just because
He's got to be above Chelsea Lynn. And
he's wearing sleeves?
And he's got to be above Gabriel Iglesias.
Because he's wearing pants.
Yes.
Okay.
Both of those are true. Now, however, this isn't going to make sense in my worst.
Let's talk about it.
My worst. Are you ready for this?
Oh, no.
My worst is Dane Cook.
Your worst overall.
Dane Cook.
Okay, now, hold on.
Yes.
This is interesting because I believe that I mentioned that I didn't like the way he looked during the thing, but you didn't rate him. You didn't actually give him a rating.
I didn't give him a rating.
But he was wearing like a high school
his high school
sweatshirt.
sweater.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. And
like pants, but weren't pants. They're sort of like
here for the high school sweater, Dane. We got to drop you, buddy.
It's the high school.
We got to drop you.
It was his actual high school sweater.
Though,
it was.
Right? I think so. Yeah. No. What are you doing? No.
I mean,
and then filming in his backyard. We're gonna shit on some stuff today.
Man, dude.
We're gonna shit on people today.
Dane Cook gets a out of nowhere worst dressed. He gets the worst dressed award.
Worst dressed award.
Worse than Jim Gaffigan. Worse than Gabriel Iglesias. Except actually, Gabriel Iglesias was your second. Was your runner up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think or Chelsea Lynn. Those could kind of go.
Okay.
Beat bop for each other.
You know, I'm surprised it wasn't lower. Two people.
Okay.
Okay. Mateo Lane wore shorts.
Yeah. Okay.
He got a 5.3.
Okay.
That seems kind of high for a dude wearing shorts.
Yeah, but he's Mateo Lane, dude. He pulls that shit off.
Because he's gay, you're afraid of saying it's bad fashion. Like, I don't know what's in and what's out.
No, dude. Mateo, yeah, if he would have wore pants, he probably would have got 10.
Boom, crushed it. He would have crushed it.
Yeah, but the shorts, and didn't he wear some weird brown?
It was just like a normal shirt, but it was a really expensive one. Remember, we had to look it up?
Yeah.
We looked up the brand name,
Yeah, and he got more points because it was
Because it was an expensive ass brand name. It
Yeah.
did not look like an expensive brand.
And
but
that's the thing.
yeah.
I will give you points off of higher brand. I will.
Nice. So
Yeah.
Old Navy, where's Old Navy rank? Because that's my jam right there, dude. You love Old Navy.
Let's not
right?
talk about Old Navy.
All right, Young Army then it is.
Yeah.
All right, so the winner for the worst fashion
dressed.
of.
The Easto is Dane Cook.
Congratulations, Dane.
Good job, Dane.
Oh,
Way to have
Above
a
it
dumb,
all.
ugly sweater.
in this particular way, you are below them all. Hello.
Hello.
See, this is podcasting at its finest.
Yeah.
Right there. Boom.
Grinding it, doing it.
Congratulations, Dane. You look terrible.
You look bad.
Whatever. Worst special ever.
I bet you nobody saw that coming.
I didn't see it coming.
Dane Cook, worst dressed.
I really thought Jim Gaff, dude. The Jim Gaffigan outfit
We
is so
shit on Jim Gaffigan's
It's so
outfit. We didn't-
ill-fitting though, dude.
Yeah, we didn't
It
shit.
fits so bad.
We didn't shit on Dane Cook's outfit as hard as we did Jim Gaffigan's.
Not at all. Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close.
But
I mean, it's usually. I mean, it's more than you. More, I'm just like they're wearing clothes. I don't know what the hell we're supposed to do. But yeah.
yeah,
Dane Cook. I mean, Jim Gaff. The thing is,
it
Jim
was just
Gaffigan-
corny though. Like Dane's Cook thing was just like corny.
I get it.
clothes. Like
Yeah, he's filmed it in his house.
trying to look young.
yeah.
Like you have like a
Yes.
whole motive behind it
100%
that
trying
is
to look
dumb.
young. Yeah.
Like no.
It's very important to him that you thought he was still 25 when he's 45.
Trying to look like he's trying to get pussy or something.
Well, yeah, he has a 23-year-old girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah. See.
And he talks about it in the special, which I mentioned. You're like, I think that's totally fine. So
Yeah.
we can talk about that later. We can talk about that later. We can talk about that later. You're trying to be nice at that point.
trying to punch
now you're
up
like,
for him.
fuck you, Caleb Hernandez. I hate you. So Mateo Lane surprised me. He didn't rate that one lower. The other one that really surprised me. Where is it?
Asuko.
Yes,
Okatsuka?
Atsuko Okatsuka. Now, she wasn't like high, but she wasn't in the bottom 5.
No.
She was like 6th or 7th from the bottom.
Yeah, and the reason for that.
And if you don't remember, she looked like a watermelon. is what
Yeah,
you
she
said.
wore
looked like
a whore. She wore a whole watermelon getup, where it was almost like
green
a
on the
costume.
bottom, red on top.
It was ugly
and it
as
was
fuck.
just mismatched and all weird.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It fit her whole vibe, but it was very
But here's what I'll say, is that, like Jay said, it did fit her vibe, and also that's not cheap.
yeah.
So you get
It's
points.
not cheap. Oh,
I can
'cause
imagine it's
she-
cheap.
Oh, she spent a bunch of money.
You get
so
you
it
get
looked like
points
an
from
8-year-old's arts and craft project. How do
get-
you know she spent any money on that shit? Do you see how her hair was cut? There's no way she spent more than $3 on that haircut.
It looked like Cruella DeVille designed that shit.
Dude, her haircut was just a like legit bowl cut.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I don't like it at all. But it's
Yeah.
her brand, and the watermelon thing. And I
That's
mean,
what she would say.
she
It's my brand.
she took risks with the watermelon getup.
Yeah, but like
You know.
it's not a risk if you don't get penalized for not pulling it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're penalizing her.
Sort of.
She got 2,
Just not enough.
2.5,
Yeah,
3 years.
2.3. 2.3. All right, so that gives us the bottom end. All right. What everyone wants to know is who had the best fit of the year. Best fit of the year. Now, before you get into it, I want to
Yes.
remind you of this.
Okay.
There were 6, over the course of the year, there were 6 people that you gave a 10 to.
Which is crazy. Yeah. I was dialing in the scale.
I get it, including Josh Wolf. So that's the first one. You
Okay.
went 10 right off the bat. You're like 10, dude. 10.
yeah.
So here we
Also,
go.
though, good look. I'm sticking with that one. I think I like that look.
Oh, it looks good. And none of the ones you have on here are okay, one of them is completely ridiculous, but
All right.
we'll get to that, in my opinion. And again, I'm not the fashion guy, but I said it during the episode. I'll say it now.
Yeah.
Here are the 6 that you have as a 10. Kind of fun. Michelle Wolf and Josh Wolf, the first and last episodes we did, by the way. We started and ended the year with a wolf.
Oh, that's gangster.
Boom.
We didn't even mean to do that.
No, didn't at all. I didn't even realize until right now.
That's
Till
pretty
just now.
awesome. Yeah.
Josh Wolf, Michelle Wolf, okay.
Planned.
Nate Bargatze,
Uh-huh.
Andrew Schultz,
Okay.
Bill Burr,
Okay.
Rosebud Baker.
Okay.
6 10s. So 2 women, 4 men.
Now,
All right. No.
I'd probably adjust those a little bit now. Like I probably wouldn't give Nate Bargatze a 10.
Okay. He looked good, though. He did look good.
He did look good.
Yeah.
I know why.
Josh Wolf looked good. All of them look good, except for Andrew Schultz did not.
I
look
knew
good.
that's the one you didn't like. Yeah.
Because it was like I said it during the podcast. It was like it's like a tan shirt, and it looked like a Hillary Clinton fucking pantsuit that he was
but
wearing.
it was loose. It was slick. You know?
Yeah. All right.
It's cool.
Doesn't matter. That was the one I
That
disagreed
one I
with.
might
and
be a
also
little
I'm
bit
out.
biased
I'm
on,
also
but
out.
I'm
also out.
I'm staying with it.
All right. So who did you end up? Is any of these your favorite for the year, or did you
No.
find a different one? Oh, another
I got a surprise.
another Trojan horse
Yes.
comes in and invades the party. Who'd you have? Who'd you have?
David
'Cause
Spade.
David Spade. Wow.
Yeah.
He was an 8.2 in your initial rankings.
Well, he's 10.1.
10.1. Nice.
He beat
And
him.
what was it about David Spade's look that makes him the winner?
For one, it was setting like a standard. I felt like after his episode, I was like, oh, I know what looks good. And it was flannel. It was jacket over flannel.
Ooh.
He started
So
that.
he was like your trendsetter of the year. So
I
it wasn't
like
even
that
that he had the best look. It's like he set a new bar.
Yes.
Okay.
What the good look is.
Jacket over flannel.
Yeah. And then nobody really copied that.
Okay.
Nobody copied that.
Okay.
Mistake on all of you guys.
Next year, you're going to have a lot of jackets over flannel because they're going to listen to this episode. They're going to be like, dude, if we want a Fashionisto score,
Yeah, they need to be worried about that.
boom. Or we need to know what the next jacket over flannel look is.
Right.
You got to come up with your own.
Yes.
So you're
Trojan
not
horse.
changing the other ratings. You're just lifting him up above them.
Yes.
Okay.
David
So-
Spade.
Tied for second is all six of those other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Coming in first with a 10.1.
10.1.
Jacket over flannel. The old man himself, David Spade and Dandelion. Hell
Come
yeah.
on.
Dude. Congratulations, David Spade. I'm going to send that out to him. I'm sure he gives a shit.
Dude, of course he does. Yeah, this is number one.
Oh, did we decide what their prize was for Fashionisto?
We sent him a shirt.
We sent him a $20 gift card to Old Navy.
No, we sent him a shirt of ours.
A shirt of ours, one of our shirts.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, if somebody wore one of our shirts, Fashionista wise, that would rank.
So high.
I mean,
So
we are corporate chills. We'd do it.
yeah. We'd like that.
Yeah, we like that pandering nature.
Yeah.
That's
Come on.
hell yeah, dude.
Come on. Kiss our ass.
So that was Fashionisto in a nutshell, man. There's a lot of interesting
A lot of interesting fits.
fashion choices. The fashion choice of the fashion trend of the year was
Jacket over flannel.
over t-shirt.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me. I'm talking about the ones that most of, at least the guys all wore jacket over
shirt.
t-shirt.
Right.
I would say for the women, black on black. It was a lot of black on black.
Didn't Joe List do jacket over flannel?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. That
Okay.
sounds right, but maybe.
Maybe I'm wrong.
But there was tons of jacket over t-shirt. That was the fashion trend.
Yes.
And I don't, pretty
Basic.
basic and but classic, more classic than basic, right?
Yes.
And then women, black on black. There was a lot of black
A lot
on
of black on black for the gals. Yeah.
for the galleys.
Yep.
All right, except for Sarah Silverman, who you said looked like a preschool teacher or some shit. I don't remember what you said, but it was very funny.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of that. So congratulations to all our contestants. Next year, maybe wear better shit
Yeah.
when you're performing.
Maybe take a note from David
D.
Spade,
Spade,
dude.
dude.
He's been doing it 40-some years.
from
Fucking
the
learn
King
from
of
the guy.
Spades. We call him the King of Spades.
Learn thing from the King of Spades.
Hell yeah, dude. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. You ready to move on?
I'm ready. Yes. I'm very
What do you want
excited.
to talk about next? We got bottom three. You want to do bottom three?
Let's do bottom three. Let's argue on our bottom
Okay.
three.
We're gonna okay. So here's the deal. We had roughly 50, a little bit less, 48 or so specials.
Uh-huh.
I would shout out Anthony Singleton, 8.2 on his Fashionisto. Anthony, the only local in
Nice.
the group who we actually rated on that. I believe it was 8.2. Yeah, 8.2. He might have won the whole fucking thing if he would have tightened his tie up right. His tie was mistied. I don't
That's
even
right.
remember right. That was a big problem for him.
Oh,
during the
I thought
episode.
the part underneath was longer.
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't tied correctly. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
not untied. I meant not
Yeah.
tied correctly.
Yeah.
You're saying the back part of his tie was underneath the
Wasn't it
lower?
longer?
I thought it was just too much of a gap or something. Whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is,
Okay.
check your shit, Anthony. He actually said he agreed with you. So
Okay.
good to go. But so let's get into bottom three.
Bottom.
We did
three.
50 specials roughly.
Yeah. Curious to know
Some of
what
them
your
were better.
bottom three.
Some of them were worse. I went in through and I ranked every single special.
Yeah.
And
Jay.
I rewatched if necessary.
Yeah.
But for the bottom ones, honestly, I didn't rewatch them. I just remembered how much
God,
I
no.
wasn't into them.
It's terrible.
I will say this.
Go ahead.
There were only 4 specials that I did not find something to enjoy about, like something like legitimate to enjoy about. A lot of them maybe weren't for me, but they weren't stuff that I didn't really. I mean, I could still find something in them.
Yeah.
Coming in at third to last for me.
Third to last.
I'll go third to last. You go third to last.
Okay.
No, I'll go second to last. You go second to last.
Okay.
I'll go last. Then you go last. Third to last for me, Arnez J. Arnez J. Forgot what it was called.
I feel
Wasn't
that.
a big fan.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I just didn't really like.
A lot of well-mined material, or like well-mined.
It looked like he looked like a dude who wasn't really working on comedy. Oh, didn't he talk about like he doesn't watch comedy? Didn't he say that in the special?
He might have said
I
that.
feel like he said that in the special.
He also did like a whole lot of like well, you're not allowed to talk about this anymore, and you're not allowed to talk about just that kind
Just
of.
a lot of just wasn't my favorite, man. And even then, no disrespect to him, he's clearly had a long and distinguished career.
Yes.
But I will say, didn't enjoy it. Third worst special of the year that we've done. Obviously, there are worse specials. That was third worst.
I could get on board with that.
What was your third worst special?
Alana Glazer.
Ooh, Alana Glazer. I had her significantly higher than that. Not like crazy, but yeah. Okay. Talk about it.
Yeah, I remember not liking it,
Yeah.
and then finding it really boring.
Yeah, I think I remember that too. Yeah.
And then just like not a bit in there where I remember it was hard to find like a clip of a bit because it's like I don't really like any of this.
You know, the clip you ended up going with was the Pornhub bit, filming Pornhub in her room, like she went and did an Airbnb and they were filming. Wasn't that her? Well, they were filming
I need more.
she rented an Airbnb and then she moved like a mirror or something and there was like a Pornhub sticker behind the mirror.
Oh, funny.
Something like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, again, fairly forgettable.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I just remember not liking it. I honestly even forgot we did that one until I was looking at the list, and I was like, oh, yeah, that shit was...
She was higher up the list for me, but again, I don't blame you on that one.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue with pretty much any of these, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like at least hard. Okay, my second worst special, which I don't believe... I think this is the surprise that Dane Cook was my second worst.
Oh, okay. I can see why you'd say that.
You kind of liked that one. Not liked it's too strong.
I got
like
it.
You
I got
were
it
like,
mid in
like
my
this,
list.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it mid in my list.
Mid.
Yeah.
Wait, how'd you rank them? Top, mid, bottom.
Top, upper mid.
Oh, you had like a 5
lower
scale.
mid,
All right.
bottom.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was mid range for you. I just thought it was
wasn't
really
super funny.
Yeah,
but it was
what
entertaining.
What I remember about it is it was so long in between jokes, and I think I said this on the podcast.
Yeah.
It just felt like he just kept talking and talking and talking. Didn't really have anything to say.
I think the filming was what was cool too. I liked
Dude,
the
the
drone.
filming was sick though.
The drone shit from being able to see the city from his house.
Absolutely.
And all that.
Yeah, dude. The cinematography on that one was awesome.
Yeah.
May have been the best one, and in terms of just pure cinematography, like because they had those drone shots and over the hills, and they would come in and out. There's
It made you feel like you were there.
Absolutely, that was
I
great.
liked that.
That was really good. But overall, my second worst favorite special.
Second worst. My second worst. Man, my second worst is Gabriel Iglesias.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say Gabriel Iglesias was my second. Because that shit was so jerking himself off, just aggrandizing, like
It was very masturbatory.
and I sold out all of this, and I'm doing all this, and I've been doing it for so many years.
I had
successful.
had that as my 10th worst, so it was within range.
God, that shit was dog shit.
Within range.
And it was an hour and a half. Like you made us suffer for an hour and a half.
I would drop that. Just knowing that right now, I'm dropping it 3 spots. No, 4 spots. It would be in my bottom 5.
Bottom 5.
Just because of that.
Yeah. Well, that's
you know who had a long special?
Who?
We'll talk about it later. I like that's for a tease for later.
Yeah.
Our second ad break. We'll go. All right, so that was your second least favorite, or second. Yeah, second least favorite. Least favorite. I think we're gonna agree on this one. Maybe not. Chelsea Handler was my least favorite special.
Yeah.
It was I mean, we kind of become the one that we go to when we talk about things that we don't like. What's funny about this is, I guarantee you, she's a better comic overall than
A lot of them.
half the people on this list, probably. Like, her career merits respect. That special merits nothing. It was garbage.
Yeah.
Hot garbage.
It was hot garbage.
The only thing she did that
Was
was
tell
sort of
stories.
funny, it was like, oh, by the way, I'm awesome. And then there's also this story about how rich I am, but how I still hate rich people, and I love poor people, but I would never be around them. Like, it's so dumb, dude.
I mean, I liked your Bill Cosby story. I thought that was kind of
Yeah,
funny.
I didn't, but yeah, I get it.
Okay.
But yeah. Wait. So what are you doing now? Because that was the end. That was the worst of the worst.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
You have a big smile on your face, like you have a surprise
well,
coming for you. What do you got?
Chelsea Handler didn't like it at all. You're right. Didn't like it
Okay.
at all. Another one that I did not like.
Wait. So this is, hold on. So Chelsea Handler is not your worst.
Oh, it's probably my worst, but I feel like we should talk about this.
Okay. So, all right. Because I thought it was going to be in your top 3, and I would have lost my mind.
Yeah,
Or your
dude,
bottom 3, sorry.
It is hard
Okay.
to find in the bottom 3. You're right.
Okay.
She belongs bottom 3 for
Okay.
sure.
So what other one you want to talk about?
Caleb Heron.
Fair. I have that 4th to last. So that barely missed my bottom 3.
Yeah.
Totally understand. Totally 100%. I thought him and Arnez J were similar. I had a really tough time between the two
You
of them.
choosing Arnez J as your one of the worst,
Third worst, yeah.
is interesting to me.
Why?
Oh, because I don't remember us talking that bad about it.
Yeah, I did not like it at all. I don't know how we talked. I don't know. I'd have to go look at the episode, but I don't think I was super high on it.
No, I don't think we were high on it, but we didn't make it sound like it was going to be bottom 3.
But here it is. Here's what it is. Super forgettable. I don't remember anything that was like actually. I do remember the clip that I chose, but even that I was like, eh. I felt like Arnez J, Caleb Heron, same thing in that, like, I feel like their specials were so tuned in to their audience and only their audience that anybody it was almost like if you go. I went to a podcast recording once for a podcast I'd never heard before. And it was like the entire thing was just inside jokes that I wasn't a part of. And so it was really boring to me, but everybody else was having a great time.
Right.
So again, I'm not shitting on you as a performer. I'm shitting on you for my own personal. I'm not going to be going to your shows. Let's say that.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't plan on putting Alana Glazer in my bottom.
I'm actually surprised by that one. Yeah. I get it.
But when I thought about it, I was like, dude, I just didn't like it. And she's kind of unlikable.
Yeah.
Based off of that special.
That
I
special.
think.
Yeah, I can get
I'm not
I see
trying
that.
to shit on her for her
That's
whole
just
life.
a person. Yeah.
Yeah. She's unlikable. Nobody likes her because she sucks everywhere. No, I'm not doing that. But I
Yes.
didn't like that special. And I remember it was like a chore to have to watch that one multiple times.
Yeah.
But I think Caleb Heron needs to be
Taken to task.
he needs to be in there. Chelsea Handler had the worst. I'll
Yeah.
agree with you on that. I think she had the worst. And it was the problem with it is it wasn't like it was a like a stand-up special. It felt like a fucking personal, what's that called? Or
One-man show.
one-man show,
One
kinda.
lady show.
Yeah, one gal,
One non-lady show.
one gal show, whatever.
Yeah, I mean that should happen. I mean that's why, dude.
Very-
There's some big names at the bottom of my list. Birbiglia, Iglesias, Stanhope, Jesselnick are in my bottom 10.
Yeah, I'd say that's
Which
fair.
I'm really surprised, especially with Birbiglia and Stanhope, and to a lesser extent Jesselnick, because I like all of those comics.
Yeah, they're all
But it
amazing,
was
yeah.
funny. Jesselnick was really low for me because I think the more I've watched comedy, the more I want variety and I want something. I want you to prove yourself again, right? Do something different. If you've already put out a special, it's exactly like the last 4 specials. I'm not into it, man.
Yeah,
And I still think he's a really good joke writer. She's like, okay, how many jokes can I take that are exactly the same?
yeah, dark one-liners essentially.
Yeah, that was funny that Andrew Schultz and Akash Singh were shitting on him. Like,
Yeah.
oh wait, where's the dead baby in this joke?
Yeah.
Like,
oh no,
it's
the baby
so
has
dumb.
AIDS.
Ah, the baby has AIDS. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Probably the funniest thing Akash Singh's ever done.
Oh.
No, I'm fucking around. He's funny. He's funny. I just have to shit on people for this episode.
So Caleb Heron, I'll tell you some other close runners.
Give it to me.
Chelsea Lynn, I had her lower.
I did. I had her 5th from the bottom. Yeah.
But
I actually like her energy so much more.
Yeah, that's why when it came
so
down
much
to
potential.
When it came down to it, I was like, I can't put her there.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like that's accurate.
I mean, I feel like if she learns it, such a fucking condescending thing to say, but like, I do feel like she's still sort of novice in terms of her joke writing, and I am too. I'm not saying I'm not, but like, she seems like the person with so much upside that like if she learns really how to master like joke writing in like 5 years, she could be the biggest thing on the planet. Like, you know what I mean? Like that level of like crazy success.
Yeah. Well, and she's somebody else that has her own unique audience.
100%.
But at the same time, if you're just a person and you just happen to go to a Chelsea Lynn show, you're probably going to have a good time, right?
I feel like she tries to connect with other people more,
and she's
going to
be crazy, and you're going to be able to understand her character, right?
Yep.
Where if you were to go to like an Alana Glazer show without knowing who she is, there's a higher chance I think you would not like it.
I get that.
So that's why she's down there.
All right, that was the shitting on people portion of the fucking
Very fun. That was fun.
That was. Let's shit on more people. Who else want to call out? Hey, local comics. Hey, fuck you. So congratulations to Chelsea Handler on the worst special that we saw this year.
Worst special of the year. Good job, Chelsea. Give her a round of applause.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Good job, Chelsea
Good
Handler.
job, girl.
Worst special of the year.
Or it's probably a better. But yeah, again, all our opinion.
Hold on, those crickets go
gonna,
for a second. I was like, God, those crickets just keep going.
She's going to probably lose a lot of sleep over that rating as she counts her millions of dollars.
Yeah. She tells herself she's cool in the mirror. You're awesome.
Okay, so I put something. This one I'm going to do next segment. We're going to get right into our top 5 here in a minute. But the first thing we're going to do before that, I put out a Instagram story, a couple Facebook posts, a couple other things asking people to write in or to call in. Let us know, like what specials were their favorite specials this year. Of the people we got, so we got a bunch of stuff that we got one Shane Gillis live at Austin from Chris Jessup because he didn't understand the rules.
That's old.
Yeah, it's like 6 years old.
Yeah, okay.
So fuck you, Chris. How about that? Shout out Chris now. Got a bunch of
That's
people,
how you know he doesn't listen to the podcast.
We got one vote for a special we didn't do. It just came out. Ryan Sickler Live and Alive. Have you seen that? I haven't seen it either. Maybe we should check it out.
Okay.
That was somebody's favorite. And a few other, let's see, Dusty Slade, Jared Carmichael, Jim Jeffries, Matt McCusker. The winner, though, from our fan poll was Jordan Jensen. Jordan Jensen, Take Me With You.
Nice.
So
solid choice.
That's the one. That's the one that people like. That's the crowd favorite.
Yeah. For
special of the year. Crowd being the people who wrote in. Good choice. I liked it.
That's a great choice.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, second was Jim Jeffries.
Okay.
So our fans are, they're on board. Most of them, like I said, were ones we've actually watched.
Yeah.
I thought that the Golden Globes would be out by now. The nominations, they are not out until December though. Because I wanted to see who they nominated. Because like traditionally they nominate more or like less popular and more artsy type stuff. If that makes sense.
I think it'll be cool when they do put out that list.
Yeah, I'd like to see
we're gonna know all of them.
I mean, if we don't, it's like, come on, man.
If we don't know them, then it's gonna be like,
who paid for this?
Who are you watching? Yeah,
exactly. We should be on the list, dude. Maybe someday we'll get Golden Globe like nominee.
Yeah, we should be on the board,
or whatever. Yeah, probably not, but we'll see.
Sure,
like, you can't shit on people like that. Like I'm shitting all over them.
I should get on the board for the fair first, but
for the picture or the drawings or what was it? The art fair?
Yeah, the art fair.
Nice volcano, cunt.
Sucks. How old are you? 4th grade. Gross.
Loser. What a loser. All right, so that was our crowdsourcing best special of the year. Now to the main event, dude.
Main event.
The main event. It's the Colton and Jay Tight 5. What we're gonna do is each of us are gonna give out
Type 5.
Our top 5 plus one extra because we're gonna run the light a little bit. Our run the light special, our 6th favorite.
Yes.
We're going to go 6-1. Mm-hmm. We'll talk, and then we'll talk it through afterwards, okay? All right. And we will introduce each comic with a bit.
Okay. Are we taking a shot? Are we taking a shot before we start?
Let's do it. To the tight five.
To the tight fives.
Tight five.
This is drink number 5.
Don't tell people that.
I'm trying to make it cohesive.
So funny. Yeah. So this time I'm going to make you start. Your 6th favorite special, sir.
Okay. Oh, man. 6 is tough, dude.
Tough. They're all tough.
They're
Are you
all
fucking kidding me? We honestly, before we start this, there were some incredible comedy specials that we saw this year.
Yeah, this is not an easy list.
These are all really, really good.
And I'm hoping me and Jay don't pick the same ones, so then we can kind of talk about it, because we're going to try to come up with a list at the end that is just me and him and what that list is. And then obviously the number 1 spot gets a prize.
Sure.
Huge prize.
Huge prize. We haven't figured it out.
Big ass prize. And then
probably
second,
a kiss from me.
big ass prize. That's actually what 3rd place gets.
Handy for me? No. Whatever, either way.
It gets better.
Manual stimulation. We did 50 specials. I would say 30 of them are really good.
Yeah. I'd say the majority of them, when I was looking back at it, I was like, I liked all of these.
Like, spoiler, but 30 on my list. 30 on my list was Nate Jackson. 28 was Akash Singh. Like, they're really good specials. They're very, very funny. So just to let everybody know, this is a celebration, not a cutting down of people.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, and also one more thing that we got to toss in there.
Toss it
James
in there.
McCann.
Oh, yeah, that's
McCain?
right.
McCann. I said it right. Fuck. Say it right and think I fucked
I know, dude. I do that all the time.
James McCann. He's disqualified, actually.
Essentially.
From being in the top 5 because he did not have a 45 minutes to an hour special.
It's a little bit too short. We didn't really feel like it was
So we
fair.
couldn't count it.
I didn't disqualify him. I just factored it in, which pushed him out of the top.
Yeah. Okay.
But we both really like that one as well. Also, just so you know, Anthony Singleton, we don't have his ranked in here. We don't have Sam Miller's ranked in here. We don't have
Gabe Rutledge's crowd work. All right. Number 6 spot. I have, drum roll, please.
Oh, shit. I got to find it. Number 6? You want a drum roll for number 6? That seems a little bit much.
Well, I'm trying to get you prepared.
Let's do the drum roll for fucking... Yeah, we'll do the drum roll for a different one. We can't be using our drum rolls on... I can't find it either, by the way, so let's just go.
All right, we don't need a drum roll. All right.
Actually, I don't think I have a drum roll.
Okay.
No. I don't even have a drum roll.
Oh,
here.
You don't? Because what you were doing is you were hitting the... You were just hitting it again.
I was just hitting the rim shots.
Yeah.
That was not at all.
No, that's not it. All right.
I'm bad. Still bad with the soundboard. Some things never change. Episode 1, episode 50.
Dude, in season 2 of us, though, he's going to get it together.
Crazy, dude. He's so good at the soundboard.
Okay. It's number 6 spot for me, Jessica Kierson.
Ooh, little Jessie Jess. Actually, I didn't realize I don't have her on. I don't have one of her clips on here. I didn't realize that was your number 6. I guess I fucked that one up.
Oh, my bad.
I think you should just change that, perhaps.
I might have.
According to my records.
Well,
whatever, it doesn't matter.
My bad. Sorry.
Doesn't matter. We don't have her on here. Jessica Kierson. If you don't know her, she's hilarious.
Yeah. It was a great special.
The special was I'm the Man, I believe.
Yes.
I think it's called I'm the Man.
Yes.
She is a...
Come on my face, Seymour.
Yeah, she's a great... Yeah, that was really fun. Okay, so...
Shit's awesome.
Give me a quick outline of... Actually, you know what? We'll do that later. We'll go through them first.
Okay.
And then we'll talk each one up individually. So your number 6 was Jessica Kierson.
Yes.
My number 6 was Jim Jeffries. Jim Jeffries was my number 6.
Okay.
And here is a clip from Jim Jeffries, just to let you know what it is that he does. It's called comedy. Maybe you've heard of it.
And when I say I support everyone in the LGBTQA community, not all of them. The vast majority, I'm a big fan of the vast majority, but some of them, okay. The A has just been added. The A stands for, does anyone know what the A stands for? Asexuals. It's just been brought in. Asexuals. These are people who have no interest in fucking. They haven't fucked in the past, and they don't plan on fucking in the future, and they need our support. Does everyone need to be special? I'm an Australian who grew up near the beach. I've never surfed. I haven't surfed in the past. I won't be surfing in the future. Can I have your support?
That's Jim Jeffries. That is your number 6. That is, again, number 6 is our
number
light
6.
running.
Yes.
Mine. This is our light running, right? So normally if you get 5 and you take 6, right? An extra minute.
Yes.
This little cute little thing we did on our tight 5. Our loose 6, if you want to call it that. Our loose 6 were Jessica Kirsten, Jim Jeffries. I'll go 5 first since you went first last time. My number 5, Michelle Wolf. Michelle Wolf, we just did it last week. Loved it. It's great shit. Let's talk about you're exhaling so hard right now. It's so funny. Like, God, are you kidding me? Here we go.
But I think people got excited about Martha Stewart being on the cover of Sports Illustrated because it's all this body positivity stuff. And I personally have always hated the body positivity movement. Yeah, I hate it. I don't believe you guys. I don't believe you guys at all. You're always like, no, I love my thighs and my cellulite and the way my legs fit into my foot with no real ankle. You know what you sound like? You sound like a closeted gay guy trying to convince people he likes vaginas. Like, no, I love a vulva and a labia and the way if you turn your head to the side and you squeeze the lips together, it's like you're having a little conversation. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Maybe tonight we just talk. We can share some secrets.
It's crazy that these people are outside of like the top 4. So yeah, Michelle Wolf is my 5th. Who's your 5th?
Joe DeRosa.
Joey Roses.
Yeah.
Joe DeRosa, baby. Let's see him.
All right? First of all, let me just say, I learned all nurses are heroes. All. All nurses are heroes. Yeah, I know. Well, they made it very clear, one after the next, told me over and over what a hero they were. I also learned that being a nurse is harder than being a doctor. Yeah, I'd never thought of it, but now I know that, and I agree. Longer hours, less pay, definitely a more thankless job. Being a nurse is far harder than being a doctor. You know why? Because that's how a fucking hierarchy works. Economies have hierarchies. Has everybody hashtag boss bitch themselves out of common fucking sense at this point? Do you go to a construction site and see the foreman like, boys, please, let me lug the bricks today? What do you mean why? Because we're all boss bitches, that's why.
And there, I like the boss bitches on a construction site is hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
We're all boss bitches. Can you imagine doing that at your work? Maybe the electricians.
Let me take the bricks today. Yeah, no, dude. I love that special.
Yeah, you loved it.
I loved it because it had a through line.
Really
the whole
good.
time he was trying to prove a point.
Yep.
And then he was just taking small steps to that point the entire way.
Agreed.
And I'm a sucker for structure.
Love it. Let's keep going
Okay.
because we're going to talk all this out
Okay.
at detail. Okay, give me your 4.
4th is Adrienne Appalucci.
Adrienne Appalucci, the Dark Queen herself.
Yes.
And then, on the other hand, in this country, they are taking women's rights away. They overturned Roe versus Wade over religion. You're like, well, I don't know. God killed his only son, so you should be allowed to kill yours. Kind of seems like the most Christian thing you could do. Oh, yeah, one lady was like, Jesus died for our sins. I'm like, well, so did that baby.
There we go. Adrienne Appalucci, the Dark Queen. So,
She's awesome.
in the Battle of the Queens, Steph Tola versus Adrienne Appalucci, you had Adrienne Appalucci as the winner.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
There's a queen.
Doesn't take away that I love Steph Tola,
Oh, of course.
dude.
Yeah. Of course. I get you. I was just, putting you on the spot there, being a dick.
Nope,
No
you're right.
My number 4. Probably not. My number 4 is Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz is my number 4. Let's go. Right here.
We got some Muslims here tonight? All right, so you guys know why you do it. Non-Muslims usually don't, but the reason why Muslims circumcise is because Muslims are always trying to out-Jew the Jews. This is a sibling rivalry as old as time. Like, how many times a day do they pray? We'll pray 5 times a day. Fuck it, let's go. How many days do they not eat? We won't eat for the whole month. We'll take the fucking whole month. They just circumcised the boys?
Oh, God.
Great joke. Great joke.
Great special.
Loved
man.
it. Good special. Very good special. That's why it's number 4 on my list, because it's amazing. Number 3. I'll go number 3. We're doing snake draft, by the way.
Okay.
I'll do number 3. My number 3 is Ari Shaffir. Ari Shaffir is my number 3.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
And let's listen to a little bit of Ari. You love this bit.
Oh, wait, before you start it. The thing about that I love about this bit, this bit has been stuck in my head all year.
Yeah, this is your stuck in my head bit.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
No. I'm actually saying I believe less people died because it was country music. Yeah, here's why. Because I think people listen to country have more experience with firearms than people who do not listen to country. So they're able to analyze the situation and get to safety sooner. As soon as gunfire broke out, like, oh, that's semi-automatic. My uncle has one of those. All right, trajectory. Come on, this way, everybody. Hurry, let's go. Could have been worse is what I'm saying. Thank God. Thank God it was not EDM. All those poor people on Molly. You can't flee when you're on Molly. Just so you know, Molly's not a running away drug. It's a jumping up and down drug. You're having a great time. I fucking love this DJ. And then your friend's head just explodes and you're like, what? It's like, dude, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Right now, we gotta run. Well, you know what you gotta do? You gotta hang out more. You're so cool. Why don't we spend more time together? I like you. Like, we're one of my best friends. Psh, death. No!
That's a great bit. Such a good act out, dude. That's maybe the best act out of any of this. Oh, my God.
The next
so
part, too, where he's like, man, everybody, man, this gunfire is sick.
Oh,
everybody, towards the gunfire.
Yeah.
He's like dancing to the gunfire.
You can hear the beat of this gunfire. It's incredible. That's Ari.
Fucking
He was
love
my
that
third.
bit. That's
He was
my favorite. That might be my favorite bit.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I
Okay.
fucking love that bit.
Your third.
My third's Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries. We already did that one. Nice. I had another one. Good call. Love it. Good little special. Okay, Jim Jeffries. Now your number 2. We're getting down to it, dude. Top 2 specials. Silver medal, my guy. Who'd you give it to?
Jordan Jensen.
Jordan
Number 2.
Jensen. Number 2. Let's look at Jordan Jensen's. We didn't do one of hers yet, did we?
No.
No. Okay. She was right on the edge of my list. I remember that.
Everybody, towards the gunfire.
I watched an
You love this
interview with a
bit, too.
porn star and it fucked my ass up, dude. She had fake tits. The fake tits scare me. They were huge, dude. You know what they reminded me of when I saw them? I guess people are into this. They looked like remember those bouncy balls at Walmart? Okay, hear me out. They're in the cages. Yes, dude, yes. Those were sick. You'd pop one out and your parents from so far away would be like, no! And you'd be like, I'm just gonna bounce around the store! I love those. And then you'd have to return it back to the cage and it'd roll towards you and you go, I miss you too. We had one of those, actually, I had one of those at my school. I went to like a small school for fucked up children. And I had one of those bouncy balls, like the teacher gave it to me to deal with ADHD. And we were putting on a play, and we were losing our minds that day. We were like terrorizing the teacher. And then the black kid in the play said the N-word, and the teacher went, "Don't ever say that in my life." Right? And we all looked at the black kid like, "What?" And he went, "It's go time." And then we all started yelling it. We didn't know what it meant. We just knew it was making her want to kill herself. She was losing her mind. She lines us all up on the edge of the stage, and I have that bouncy ball, right? She's screaming at us. It's so late. I'm bounce, 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 bounce. And she's like, "You're the worst group of kids I ever worked with in my goddamn life. I never should have." And I was bounce, 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 bounce. And then she goes, "Jordan Jensen." And I held the ball, and she goes, "If you bounce that ball one more time, this entire production is canceled." And all the kids like looked down the line at me like, brrr. And I looked at her and I went, "Bounce." Dude, kids were ripping their shirts off. A bow and arrow came out at one point. Maybe a stage dive. It was like, ooh. It was the best day of my life. It was the best day of my life. Anyway, her tits look like that.
That was the longest clip we're gonna play. It was like 2 minutes long, but it's so funny. She just goes so far off left field. It's like, and her tits look like that.
Yeah, I'd love it.
Jordan Jensen, you're number 2. You're number 1. You have to go number 1 first. I think I have a good idea.
My number 1's Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz.
All day, baby.
All right, that's Andrew
my
Schultz.
number
We
1.
played one of those, so we will move on to my number 1. My number 1 is Roy Wood Jr. Roy Wood Jr.
I knew that was going to be your number 1.
Well, I knew it. We both knew what our number 1s were going to be, right?
Yeah.
Roy Wood Jr. Gonna find your stuff. Do I have it?
I can't wait to hear you explain why. I want to hear you explain why.
This man is asking for 7 shotguns, and you just gonna act like this is normal? I ain't saying legally, you probably still gotta sell them to him, but as you putting the shotguns on the counter, make some chit chat. Hey, 7 shotguns, no problem. So, listen, are you celebrating anything in particular? What's going on? Just wondering. It ain't no big deal. 7 is not a normal amount. I don't care what you buying. You going through some shit if you done bought 7 of the thing. If you saw me at Burger King tonight eating 7 Whoppers, check on me. Please. Something wrong. I would hope when I order 7 Whoppers at the counter that the cashier will come from around the counter. Baby, don't do this. Don't do this to yourself, young man. You are loved. You don't need 7 Whoppers. Bow your head and say to Burger King. I love Jesus.
All right, that was Roy Wood Jr. That closes out our nominees. Essentially, we're calling them nominees. Our tight 5 plus 1. All right, we got 6 nominees each. Just to remind you of what we have so far: Jessica Kirson, Joe DeRosa, Adrian Appalucci. I can't read my own handwriting. Jim Jeffries, Jordan Jensen, and Andrew Schultz in that order for Mr. Colton Drake. On my end, Jim Jeffries, Michelle Wolf, Andrew Schultz. Jesus, I really can't read my writing. Ari Shafir, Rosebud Baker, and Roy Wood Jr.
Did you play a Rosebud Baker one?
Yeah. Didn't I?
No. Which one was Rosebud
Didn't
Baker?
I thought I did. Didn't I? Let's see.
I'm like, now I got to get a new hairdresser, which
I
is
didn't
like
play it.
easy.
You're right.
Or I could pretend to be in QAnon, which is a lot easier. Okay, I've talked to a flat earther before. You just sit there and you go like, whoa, that's crazy. And then it's over, you know. I think every woman knows how to do that. So I'm sitting in her chair and I'm listening to all this horse shit. And one of the things that she really, to her core, believes is that there's rich people, like a cabal of rich people, drinking children's blood. And that's fine if you want to believe that, okay? But I was raised by rich people, and you sound poor. It's not giving wealth. I mean, If you were raised by rich people or anywhere near them, you know rich people.
Oh shit! It cut off. Rich people don't touch their kids. Is the end of that joke? I can't believe it didn't come out. That sucks.
That's all right.
They're sticky. That's the end of that part.
Yeah, they're sticky.
So yeah,
Where was she supposed to be in your 5?
2. She was number 2.
Oh, she was 2.
Yeah.
Got you. Oh,
was
because
number
we
2.
just did Jordan Jensen and moved on to number 1. So what happened?
Oh, that's probably what happened. You're
Okay.
right. I screwed that one up.
Okay.
My bad. Okay, first of
all right.
all, before we get into anything else,
Yeah.
anything about my list that surprised you?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. So
There's one big surprise in your list.
I knew you were going to have Rosebud Baker in there. Ari Shafir didn't surprise me. It surprised me you didn't have Jim Jeffries higher. You had Jim Jeffries as your running the light.
Mm-hmm. That's my number 6, Run the Light. Yeah.
Yeah, that surprised me.
I actually, yeah, he was a lot closer to not making it on there than making my top 5. Or like making this. He was closer to 8 than he was to 5.
And you didn't have
me.
Joe DeRosa on there either.
Like Joe DeRosa. He was in my running, in the running for the 6th spot. It was Joe DeRosa, Jordan Jensen, and Jim Jeffries.
Oh, Jordan Jensen wasn't even in your top 5.
Was not in my top 5, no.
Oh, wow. Okay, Nate, read your top 5 again.
My top 5 was Michelle Wolf, Andrew Schultz.
Okay.
Adam Schultz, really good. Ari Shafir, Rosebud Baker, Roy Wood. That was my order, in reverse order.
Yeah.
So what surprised you? You were surprised I didn't have Jim Jeffries higher.
Yeah, I thought Jim Jeffries would be on there. I'm kind of surprised Jordan's not on there also.
Yeah, like I said, right in there.
I'm also surprised.
I'm surprised you're dying right now. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't have Andrew Schultz at number 1. Because obviously that's the best one.
All right. We can't play the game that way. That's ridiculous, and you know it is. All right, hold on.
I thought we were in agreement. Number 1 was Schultz.
Did you? Did you really?
I did kind of think that. Yeah.
Really?
You kind
Oh
of.
yeah. We can get to that in a minute. But that's not a surprise. It doesn't surprise you that he wasn't my number 1. You're surprised that he wasn't higher, is what you're saying.
No,
but
I thought it was going to be your
4th.
number 1.
Really?
Yeah, because it's that good of a special. The special is that good. And I'm not just D-riding. I'm not glazing.
All right. Let's put that to the side for a minute. Because
yeah,
you kind of are. But either way, we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about it.
Talk about that later. Jessica Kirsten at number 6 surprises me.
Oh, really?
I had her, and she's great, but I didn't think that special was that great comparatively. I actually have her at 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who, I have Josh Wolf, David Spade, Chad Daniels, McCusker, List, Jeff Tolev, Tim Dillon, Appalucci, DeStefano, McCann. Like, all those people are better than her, even with my point drop for McCann. But I really liked her special, so, I'm not upset about it. That's fine for a 6 out. I'm really surprised, shocked, in fact, Ari's not on your top 5 or top 6.
Yeah, so he was 7. Ari was 7.
Okay.
And I would
more because of the style of comedy. I thought you would like that more.
I
I know you love it.
I'm
but
torn.
yeah.
I'm torn on it because I do that special.
Bloodhole's torn.
Is really funny. What I've noticed from listening to that Ari special again is he does do. I don't want to say he's doing the same trick, but he does do the same trick with each bit. So what?
I don't want to say this.
I
I'm
don't
going to
wanna
say it anyway.
Which,
That's very funny. All right, go ahead.
That is, for instance, okay, here's an example. He's talking about heroin and how, like, the people that are folded over and how graceful they are and they can fall asleep on the subway, right? Takes that into gymnastics, right? Goes off on a whole thing about gymnastics and yada, yada, yada. And then ties that back into how the gymnast should do heroin, right?
Okay.
Which is an awesome move. He's sandwiching, like, he's doing the
bringing
detour.
one world to another world and then combining them together and then making a joke out of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's doing that trick,
Which I love that. I think that's.
but
I
he's
think that's
doing it.
Awesome.
He's relying too much on it.
He did that the whole time. The whole
Okay.
time he does that, and it's not that that's a bad thing.
So
but what it does is it makes the detours feel not as what's the word, like, authentic, right? So when Jordan detours with that bouncy ball thing, you totally you totally forget about the original premise that she was talking about. And then when she brings it back, then you're like, oh shit.
Okay.
Right. And it feels authentic. When he did it so much that it just it comes off more planned, even though even the Jordan Jensen one's planned, right? But there's just something about hiding that rock a little bit.
Okay.
Structurally, I love the move.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, if you watch it and you watch it for that,
Also,
you see that the whole time.
Coolest visual, I think his special wins.
And real flowers.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's got like a real like fucking botanical garden behind him while he's like performing.
It is super
Anyway,
cool. And great bits.
Okay, I can understand that. I can understand that. I see what you're saying. I just thought that his jokes were consistently hilarious all the way through. The only reason I didn't have him higher, I spent most of yesterday watching all of yesterday watching specials, trying to like rank them, and I'd rank one and be like, oh, this one's good. Oh, it should be better than this one. This should be better than this one. And I just kept watching comedy. I will say, just in terms of purely like hard laughs that he was getting, he had the highest rating. If you were just going LPM in my even just my personal one, not like the crowd, but like what I was laughing at, he was consistently higher. But where he lost points for me a little bit was that he didn't have a true through line through his special.
Okay.
He's probably he was the top rated person that I had that didn't have that. He was third on my list. I still had him above. I had one spot above Andrew Schultz just because his laughs were so fucking good and so consistent. And if you wanted to swap them, I would have no problem with it. It was really close. I just was like, that one was, I really appreciate the storytelling aspect of the special having a theme. And that's where like, I'm not even going to argue that point. I was just surprised he was not on your list at all, because I thought that special was fucking, I was laughing the entire time. Like, it was incredible.
Yeah. Special's awesome.
You're
right, no through line.
Yep. And that's where I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue to put him higher. We can drop. I don't know if he should be out of the list, but I'm okay with him dropping below Andrew Schultz anyway.
The last that you were saying, that's true. I felt like Andrew Schultz had that though. I felt like everything Schultz said is funny. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of felt that same vibe you were exactly talking about. I'm vibe sniping, but I felt like what you were saying about Ari Shaffir is the same way I felt about Schultz.
Okay, so
and Schultz had a killer through line.
The through line was good on. We should not talk about that yet, because we're gonna rate him high. He's your number one. We'll rate him high. I have no problem rating him higher. We can move him up from where he is now. Let's talk about sort of back end.
Okay.
The only two people we both had on our list were Andrew Schultz and Jim Jeffries, which kind of surprises me, to be honest with you. And it doesn't surprise me even on your end. I feel like if I looked at that again, or if I think about it again, I would have Jordan Jensen higher than Jim Jeffries.
Okay.
So she would have probably made it into my sixth spot. So I'll even change that right now, to be honest with you. That part of it. So, okay.
I mean, Jim Jeffries was
really good.
Fun all the way through.
It was really good. But
and that was one that I didn't watch back in preparation for this.
Sure.
Which I should have.
Yeah. So in that one, and that's where I would be like, well, there's not a, and that struggles there. There's not really a through line for that. There's not really a story to that one. That doesn't mean it doesn't have to be. I mean, listen, there are three specials on my list that definitely have a through line, a story that really matters to me. That really matters. Roy Wood, Rosebud, and Andrew Schultz. Michelle Wolf doesn't really have one, and Jim Jeffrey doesn't really have one. Jordan Jensen doesn't really have one. You don't have to have one. I just
like it.
For the sake of a piece of work.
Yes.
Best special.
Yeah.
I do like having
A through line.
that matter.
Yeah, I agree. This is number one spot, man. This is not time for games.
And in that way, this is what's interesting to me.
Uh-huh.
Because you like all that shit too, right?
Yes. I picked 2 that have through lines.
Did you pick 2 or did you pick 1? What's the other one outside of Andrew Schultz?
Joe DeRosa.
Oh, just the. All right, I do. I guess that has a. I would call that a minor, like not quite as
He restates it the
important. That's the.
There
what
is
was he
no
saying?
hope.
Oh, there is no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Whatever.
You're right.
Because there is no hope for blah.
Yep.
Because there is no hope.
Good point.
for
Good
this.
point. Okay.
Yeah. That
All
one's got a solid ass
Yep.
line, and he like restates.
Yeah.
it
I was
multiple times.
mixing him up. I think a little bit. All right.
Okay. So, and you don't
Man.
have Joe DeRosa on your list at all.
I don't. I mean, like I said, he was right on the precipice. He was.
Who
close.
did you just drop?
You had him on 5th.
You just dropped Jim Jeffries.
I just put in Jordan Jensen for Jim Jeffries on the 5 to
5.
6. Yeah.
This is gonna be fucking way harder than I thought.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be rough. Well, I mean, really, the way you do it is you go top to bottom, and I'll say, I mean, if we want to argue our points for our shit, right?
Yeah.
My biggest issue with Andrew Schultz, first of all, I didn't think it was as funny as Roy Wood Jr.'s personally.
I thought it was. God, I want to talk about this.
No, I know, I get it. I didn't, and I know you do, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And also the Roy Wood Jr. message was something different. Like the Andrew Schultz message was, to me, I'm having this kid, and that is a kind of a normal message. Just
That's
a little
not
bit similar to
I
the
wouldn't
Roosevelt
say
Baker.
that, I
one.
wouldn't say that was the message from it.
Okay, go ahead.
I think the message from it is to keep trying, is to not like lose hope in trying to have a kid because they thought they were essentially hopeless.
Sure. I
And
understand
then they
that.
ended up getting it to work out. So I think that was the underlying message to that.
Okay. And I get what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. Because there was more to it than just getting. Also, that's the other part about this hard. I knew it was going to be hard about this is like you have all of the background lore from knowing him, like personally, like his podcasts and like you follow him all the time. You know what I mean? Like you follow everything about him, right? So you have even more
because
of
it
the
was affecting my comedy voice.
But either way, you understand what I mean. Like you just have a little bit more information on that, and that's totally fine.
Well, yeah, he is a comic that I have been writing with since he was like way underground. Right? When he was like
say writing with or writing with?
writing.
You were writing.
We were
together
writing
a lot.
together. Even when he was underground, I was like, oh, right,
Yeah,
with this
yeah.
guy.
Okay.
And he's one of the reasons that I even found doing stand-up.
I found God, dude. Yeah.
You know? So
okay, understood.
You're right in that fact.
Yeah.
I do think the special is fucking awesome, though.
It is. It's
I
very
think it's
good.
awesome. And when
It's very good.
when I rewatched it, even the sad part that I knew was coming still kind of got me. I don't know, dude. The special's awesome.
I understand.
Him with the jelly with the yelly, right? Talking to the lady with the yelly.
Mm-hmm.
He's got it all over his face and shit. He's like, oh, that shit is so awesome, dude. It's so funny.
Dude, it's very funny. It is very funny.
Through
It's
line's
also. This is where it's where it is for me for a few reasons.
Yeah.
It's the main one though. I mean, okay, so there's two real reasons. I didn't think that the theme was actually as cohesive. The jokes actually were cohesive to the theme that you're talking about, the struggle with the birth process. The birth process is a big part of the theme.
Yeah.
But the struggle with the birth process is like sort of what it hangs its hat on. And that didn't get me at the same direct. It gets me. It's very interesting, but it's also sort of common. Not the whole part of it. Partial part of it is pretty common. And then it's so fucking gross. Like it's so like 90% of the jokes are really dark or really like gross. Like there's a ton of cum jokes that are just like, there's fucking, I'm doing the fucking Elmer's test and I'm fucking jerking off and the yelly and the lube and the whatever.
Yeah. But I feel like but he made it fit into his narrative. he did make it fit into his
100%.
narrative.
Yes, I'll concede
Because
that.
there's
No
a lot
problem.
of specials
No
that
problem.
we've watched that are. I would say Jordan Jensen's is grosser than his.
I don't. Yeah,
I would
maybe,
say Steph
sure.
Tolev's is grosser.
Oh, sure.
I think the grossness.
They're
you're
not
right.
on. They're not on trial right now.
You're right.
No,
But
yeah.
I think the grossness that's in it, right, is he's always kind of been that kind of a comic, anyways. Mm-hmm. But I like that he's figured out like an angle in order to position it to where he is. It's like a personal kind of story deal, and then still being able to slide those dirty jokes in. And for some reason, they don't come off as being disgusting, even if they are.
Yeah.
So I think that's.
I mean, okay.
And the other thing about it too is like I said, that sad part that's in it, right? But the fact that you can even turn a crowd to start like pulling at their heartstrings when you're just making them laugh, and then you start like kind of pulling this heartstring on them to make people be like, oh man, right? You're kind of, and then to flip that again, right? That's a fucking art, dude. That's talent. That's
Okay. Let me introduce a man by the name of Roy Wood Jr. to you.
yeah.
Now, he didn't have the whole sob story, fucking, oh, we couldn't get pregnant or whatever.
You're right.
I know I'm fucking being so dismissive. No, but similar in this way. And these are why they're our top picks too. Let's not, fuck around. We love both these. Actually, I'm a little bit disappointed that Roy Wood Jr. did not make your top 6.
I think the reason
Nothing?
is because it wasn't jokey enough.
Man,
It wasn't. There was a lot of setup on some jokes.
man.
I think the whole piece of work in itself is immaculate. I'm not talking shit on it. But if we're talking about LPMs, they weren't there. They weren't even. I don't even think they were kind of close to.
I
that.
think that's incorrect. I think if you went back and looked at it, I think you'd realize that there are gaps, but those gaps are poignant and well-placed gaps that are followed by joke, punchline, joke, tag, all over.
Okay.
I think it's what we've talked about before. Like some people have smaller gaps. Some people just go one-liners, right? Some people do smaller gaps a little bit, then a smaller gap, and some people do longer gaps. I think that's where he was at with that. I get what you're saying.
Here's another thing I'll say.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would have ranked him higher.
But he's black.
And this is
all right.
and this may be shitty on me, right? But I had I think I recommended it to somebody. And I was like, this is a really good special. You should watch it. And they were like, yeah, I started watching that shit. This shit was so boring, dude. She was boring.
I mean,
And here's the thing, Roy, is if
we're talking
I'm
about
giving
Roy that
out
way.
if I'm giving out a recommendation for you, right? I told my friend to watch Weapons, same guy. He's like, that shit was rad, right? I was like, good. Weapons held up to what I think it is. If I say Roy Wood Jr.'s special is great, you need to watch it, they watch some of it and they're like, I didn't like it. Well, now that makes me look like my recommendations to you is bad. Right? I don't like that.
or your friend's a fucking idiot.
There's that too.
I mean,
Yeah, two things can be true.
there's so many times how many times do you go to the comedy club and you see dog shit comedy get huge responses?
Okay, that's fair. Yeah,
That's all I'm saying. Like,
you're not wrong.
that's what I'm saying. So, and that, I guess that's where I'm looking at it, and like I said, I'm not. We were talking about the cream of the crop. These are
Yes.
great specials all
Yes.
the way through.
I have Roy Wood Jr. in like my little list of people
In
that
your
I when I
mid list,
when I went through my numbers, and he's like right here, you know. Because the thing I loved about it was the Lonely Flower. He has a little flower on a hill. Doesn't mention Lonely Flower the entire time, but then talks about the whole time he's talking about how we're all socially disconnected, and we're all essentially lonely flowers on our own little hills.
and my plea for Lonely Flowers as the best special. This is why I put it number one. It is a cohesive unit with layers upon layers of jokes. Everything's interwoven and interconnected, and it's also. It starts out with "We ain't gonna make it," and it ends with "We ain't gonna make it," and in between, everything connects through lines to those concepts all the way through with layering and different. It's just a beautiful piece of art, and that's why I chose it. And I understand what you're saying, and it's also like uplifting. It's a inspiring piece of work. in my opinion.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. No. I
But
don't think
Adam
you're wrong.
Schultz, or Adam,
Andrew. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You know, little Adam Schultz. Andrew Schultz, great. It was a great special. It was a great special. And like I said, that's why I have him in. I have him at 4th, and like it was, you know, it was really close. Ari Shaffir, I love that one. Rosewood Baker, I love that one too.
Okay. Here's one we haven't talked about.
Yeah.
Adrienne Appalucci.
Yeah, really good. Really good.
I have her in my 4th spot.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you have in your 4th spot again?
I have Andrew Schultz in my fourth spot. I had where did I have Adrienne Appalucci? Adrienne Appalucci was 9th on my list.
Okay.
9th on my list, still good. Right below Chris DiStefano. Yeah, Jordan Jensen, Joe DeRosa, Jim Jeffries, so kind of up that way. I really like the special. It's a very good special. Also, and maybe this is a big. I do think it's a big part when I'm rating a special and not just somebody who's funny. I do think it matters if you have like a theme or something. There's not really a through line with her.
Well, the theme was Dark Queen, and then she's basically just.
But
dark
I mean,
jokes.
yeah. But I mean, that's
Right.
that's a simple theme. Like I like a little bit more complex sort of theme.
I understand.
And that's ultimately you're splitting hairs here, and that's probably why she got knocked down. But agreed, great special. What was it about that put her above Joe DeRosa, Jessica Kirsten, and
Out of all the
others?
specials that we've
Rosebud.
watched,
Roy Wood.
I felt like her style is like uniquely herself. That she.
Oh, I see what you
her
mean.
voice is different. Like it's slow. It's kind of like melancholy feeling. She's the only one that really sounds like that.
She has her own voice.
Yeah, and then the jokes too are also like super good, super well layered, and then they all have like a dark slant, obviously.
Yeah.
But I felt like that was because aside from her, the other dark comic we really have here is Anthony Jeselnik, right?
Where you mean here?
Like on our the lists that we've done. As far as dark,
Ari's pretty fucking dark.
Ari can be dark, but his special was meant to be positive. Find the positive
but
side
it was really finding the positive by being dark as fuck the entire time.
Yeah,
like it was kind of a misnomer. Anyway, go ahead. But I get what you're saying.
But Anthony Jeselnik would be who I would say would be like maybe in her plane, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, her shit's way better. We get that. But
yeah, so I had her there because she sounds different than everybody else. Her jokes are solid. And I just really liked it.
It was great. I mean, it's very good. The thing about her that doesn't get her over the hump for me is that I don't think that her voice, I think her voice is unique and pretty much only because she's a woman. Like, I feel like if she was a dude telling the same joke, she wouldn't get the same kind of response. And I'm not saying they're not good jokes because they are, but it's like this whole like, oh, she's this like sort of unassuming, like sort of deadpan woman who talks about the craziest shit. It's like, it reminds me of like, this is not a good example because she's better, but it reminds me of like how Amy Schumer used to like, oh, she's going to talk about her cunt for fucking, 10 minutes. And like, it's so different because she doesn't look like she would do that. And that's kind of how she feels to me. Like I said, jokes are great. Everything's fine. She loses points on not having like sort of like a full theme. And then also it's every joke sort of the same style. It's kind of Anthony Jeselnik in a way that I don't love, which is like, oh, I know she's going to turn this into some fucked up thing rather than her jokes. Her jokes are way smarter than what I'm talking about, but you understand what I mean, right? Like they're smart, but they're also, they're going to a dark place. Dark Queen, fine.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? It's a little bit predictable because of that. That's all.
Right. But I think that predictability is what establishes the theme.
I get it.
So also,
very good.
With that said, there's a lot of specials on here that don't establish the theme, right?
Oh yeah.
Of like their special. So I kind of, I don't know. Yeah, that'd be my arguing point.
Yeah, I mean, her theme is different in that it's not a story theme, bookending X to what, but dark. I mean, my
Yeah.
special is called Dark Queen. You know what you expect with it. I mean,
Yeah.
similar to our other royalty, Miss Steph Tolev and her Filth Queen.
Filth
You know
Queen.
everything's going gross. You know, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
You get that. So yeah, I'm not against that.
Also, Adrian Appalucci's was out before Steph Tolev.
Yeah.
So she kind of bit her her shit.
Oh,
dude.
because-
she kind of vibe sniped
But
her.
it's a different.
She kind of
it's a
vibe
whole
sniped her.
different thing.
Oh yeah,
Different queen.
Oh yeah, Devin Queen. That sucks. Come on.
I mean,
why are you doing Queen?
I feel like
Adrian Appalucci already did the Queen
whatever.
thing.
I feel like whatever queen is kind of like a normal woman thing to do.
In the same year, change it. Right?
Okay. I mean, all right.
Just call it Filth. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Filth Queen sounds like you're
Filth
biting.
is actually kind of awesome.
Yeah, I know. Filth is just Filth Queen
Yeah,
is just
I know.
is just biting Adrian Appalucci's.
Biting, dude. Biting.
Queen-
Oh, now you're mad at
Queen
Steph
thing.
Tolev. I never thought we'd get to here.
I love Steph Tolev
I know
so much,
you do.
dude.
That's what's funny about it. That's
She is
funny.
she is somebody else I can't listen to too much because I will just start doing that voice in my day.
Joel!
Yeah, I'll start doing that all the time.
All right. Well, let's talk about it. Here's the thing. I'm not going to get you off Andrew Schultz having the
Oh, I
best
thought you
special.
were. I was about.
No,
to
I'm not going to get you off of it. It's clear. I like it. I like it as well. I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't like the special.
I understand why you like the Roy Wood Jr. one, and I agree with what you say about it. Like, I loved it.
It's not even in your top 6, dude.
I love the whole project. It was right here in my things.
My top 2 aren't even on your list. That's the only thing that really bothers me.
You don't have Joe DeRosa on
Actually,
there.
hold on. My top 3 aren't on your list.
You don't have Joe DeRosa on there, and I don't know why that angers me.
Unbelievable.
I thought you would like. I thought
I
Joe
do
DeRosa,
like Joe DeRosa. Like I said, he was right at the edge of the top.
God, dude, that special is awesome.
It is. It's great. You know what else is awesome?
And him
Roy
zooming
Wood
in,
Jr.
him zooming in on people that aren't laughing. That shit is fucking
It's
hilarious.
great. Rosewood Baker, awesome. Ari Shafir, awesome.
Yeah.
Ari Shafir is the one that I'm actually surprised that he wasn't in your top 6. I'm actually
He was in my
surprised
top
by
6. He was number 6.
that. No, he wasn't. Not according to this.
Yeah, it was.
It was Jessica Curson, Joe DeRosa,
Oh.
Adrian Appalucci.
I have 6 written by her and him. So
6.5. Yeah, so he was right up there. That's fine.
yeah, Jessica Kirsten. Okay, here's the thing. I'm cool with losing Jessica Kirsten.
Oh, she's definitely not making our top 5.
No, obviously,
Based
but our
on,
top
you know.
6. I'm cool with her not being in the top 6.
Oh, you're cool with kicking out your 6th place person to not be in
I'm
the top
cool
6?
with dropping my
Ooh.
6.
All right.
Okay.
I'll give you Andrew Schultz because again, like, okay, so he was my 4th person. So it wasn't like he was.
Andrew at number 1.
I mean, yeah, we'll do him as number 1. I mean, shit, I guess we need listeners who fucking don't appreciate black humor.
It is black humor.
No, not dark humor, black humor. No, it was a great special. It's a really good special. Yeah, I mean, it wins. It wins the title. Like
It wins the title.
Sure. I mean, I'm not going to get you off. Honestly, this is the thing is, I feel like
I thought you would agree with me on this one.
I put on my pants for. I watched the Andrew Schultz special yesterday, and it was great.
Yeah.
It didn't hit me the way the ones that I have it ahead of it hit me. It was like, yeah, I don't know. There's something about it that's not it's mostly because it's grosser. Like it's mostly just because it's kind of gross. Like it's just kind of like a lot of like, I came in this thing and no, there's a jerk off joke and no, there's there's a, like it was too much for me. But that said, it's very funny. And if you think he's authentic about loving his wife and like caring about his kid, I guess, then yeah, you'd like that. No, man, no, it's a great special. It's a great special. I have no problem putting it number 1. Now, that's number 1. We decided that's number 1. That takes that off the board. This is tight. This is a lot longer than I expected it to be. But
Okay.
so your number 2 is Jordan Jensen,
Yes.
and I'm gonna push back on that
Okay.
pretty hard.
Okay.
And not because I don't love Jordan Jensen. Again, she was, like I said, I pushed her into my top 6.
She's incredible. That
Very,
being
very
said,
good.
this is her first special. Her first
first special.
Netflix special.
I mean, that part, if it's great, I don't give a shit if it's, like,
Right.
I'm not trying to, like, oh, you can't win the second place in our dumb contest that's not even a real thing.
Yeah.
At the same time, I really think that rewarding a cohesive, beautiful project that Roy Wood Jr. put on the display
Needs to be done.
Needs to happen.
I'm with you.
It's
I'm with you. And I loved it.
it's so here, and I know I've fucking jerked off over it a little bit too much, but it's so. I watched it last night. It's so It's so positive and uplifting, and then also like poignant and like fucking has like all these weird. He's talking about his mom, like how she makes connections and how we all need to. It's all about connecting, and then it also has these ridiculous, crazy fucking parts like the 7 shotgun thing that we talked about, and then the sex party at the end where there's a guy making fucking omelets at the sex party. I just think it's a beautiful piece of comedy that is wall to wall, so dense and layered and complimentary of, and shows such a great like attention to detail and to different like techniques of comedy. Like, the act outs are great, and the and the tone shifts, and then pausing, and then raising and lowering energy, and I just think it's incredible. That's why I had it number 1, and I want to put it at number 2. I want to nominate it for number 2.
Okay,
number 2.
You know what? I'm down with it. I'm down with it being number 2. That works for me.
Okay, Roy Wood Jr. locks in the number 2 spot.
Because I also love a piece of work that is
a piece of work.
I love a piece of work that is congruent all the way through.
Yeah.
If I use that word correctly.
Yeah, you did.
And then with the picture behind him, I remember thinking the picture behind him, and then not even bringing it up, not even saying that the special's name
and the shirt that matched the thing and the whatever. Yeah,
dude, he looked awesome. The special was fantastic. Yeah.
Interestingly, and I'm not sure this is a good or bad thing, but he doesn't say lonely flowers.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, he never says that.
But it's sort of implied. But it's sort of
it's implied by his content of like what he's saying, and then also with the one flower on top of the hill behind.
Yeah, he's pretty sick.
Which is great.
Yep, best special of the year. I mean, second best special of the year apparently. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got Roy Wood on number 2.
Okay.
All right. Now what do we do? Okay, top 5. This is getting weirder because now
this is getting weirder.
Because really, the main prize is already out there, right? We already did that.
Yeah, I thought we were going to work backwards. That's okay.
But we can't really do it that way because you can't. Yeah,
You're right.
like you have to sort of let the pieces fall where they may. Right?
So who's your second spot again?
Rosebud Baker, man. Loved it. Watched it again. It was my number 1 until I rewatched Roy Wood again. I was like, fuck, that's good. But here's the thing about the Rosebud Baker special. Really weird that she did the two filmings. I thought it was a great move, and I also thought it was
it's unnecessary also.
I do think it's unnecessary, but also I don't think it hurt anything in a way. Like,
I was really impressed by the audio because the audio is the same.
It sounds like it's the same spot. That's very interesting. Yeah,
two different.
Loved it. Like I said, it's my second in command. You have Jordan Jensen as second on your list.
So Rosebud.
I do like Jordan Jensen's special a lot, but again, this is where we're getting into this. Like, maybe this is just a conversation we're always going to have. It doesn't really have a theme, and it's pretty gross, and that's why
Jordan Jensen's is pretty
lower
gross.
Down on my list.
I will say it's pretty gross. Where I will say she bats 1,000 is, how we talk constantly about comics, like talking about their personal life or like showing who they are. I feel like she's undeniably herself.
She's very authentic.
Yeah, and she's herself. She is just like the honest and truest version.
Genuine.
Yeah. So
Fair
that wins me points on that.
Yep, I understand that.
The Rosebud.
This is interesting.
What did you like so much about Rosebud?
It's constant laughs for one. I thought that in her her theme, her motherhood theme with that goes into the cinematography. Even though we've both talked about like I'm not sure that was necessary for her to do the special before and the special after. But the constant theme throughout of motherhood, how it affected her, her husband, her kid, and what we care about children in the country and all that stuff. I thought that was really impressive. Also, just her style, I just really like a sarcastic, sardonic, but not like mean spirited style. Like it's playful and mean at the same time.
It's
like
kind
that.
of, and it is kind of yelly.
Yeah, she yells a little bit.
She yells a little bit.
She girl yells.
Yeah.
Loved it.
It's good. I just don't think it's in my top 5.
I know that's the crazy part to me, man. Like I think it's just so.
God,
I just
this
think
is
it's
hard.
packed so full of like jokes that hit and jokes that are interesting and different. Like there's a lot of I think there's a lot of jokes that go into areas that are talked about, but not in the way she's talking about them, and certainly not talked about them in the way that she is talking about them as a woman. Like,
Yeah. But no blowjobs. You can't make it into top 5 no blowies.
oh, dude, I didn't realize that was going to be such a sticking point for you. No, but the clip we played though, like so. The acknowledgement. So she grew up as a rich fucking Republican, right?
Right.
And she makes a point of saying that.
Yeah.
And then also, like, making fun of something that's very, like, fun to make fun of. Like,
Yeah.
rich people don't fuck with their kids. You know, that's hilarious. You know, like, and obviously everybody on this list is very funny. But, I don't know. I just loved it.
I'll say this. Can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead. Say it twice.
I think I got Michelle Wolf higher than Rosebud.
Oof. All right. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I think Joe DeRosa is higher than both of them.
I mean, I like Joe DeRosa, man. I do.
That Joe DeRosa special's fun, man.
It is. It's very fun.
And it's very negative. I love that it's like we were talking about, like, oh man, like so positive. Everyone's awesome.
Yeah, it does have, and
It's
it has.
fucking-
We
and
talked
he
about it. It
opens
has a
it.
theme.
And he opens it with just like, this is going to be negative. This whole shit's going to be negative.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. It's the anti Roy Wood. Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's really good, and it does have a, like you said, you mentioned, and you reminded me that it does have a theme to it. It's fun.
What sells it? What is really funny is the close-ups on people not laughing.
Oh, he does do
The
that
zoom
quite a
in
bit.
on close-ups
Yeah.
of people not laughing
Yeah.
is fucking hilarious, dude. And that's a weird thing to do.
It's really funny, man. It's really funny.
Weird joke to have. Yeah.
All right.
God, this is really fucking hard.
Yeah, it's funny. It's really hard because you have people here like, I definitely think this person's better than that person, or I definitely think this person better than that person. But like, we're talking about like coming together and trying to find like, we're going to end up with people that neither one of us thought were the best necessarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think that's
Which is weird, right?
But that is like, that's the art of the deal.
100%. I don't say it that. Don't say that. We don't need a bunch of we don't need a bunch of fucking hate mail or love mail. Either one. I don't.
No,
need
but the
either
art
one
of the deal is like we both leave with something. We're like, no,
Stop calling
it's
it
not
that.
exactly
Yeah.
what.
I get you.
You know what I mean by the art of the deal.
I do know what you mean by the art of the deal. I just wish you quit saying it.
All right, I'll say it.
All right.
Oh God, this third spot's tough.
Third spot. Let's see.
Third spot.
You got.
Hold on.
Yeah, we're all over the fucking map.
We're all
Can
over
I-
the place. Can we agree? One we can agree on that can be in the top 5. Ari.
That's what I was going to suggest as third.
Ari's on.
I'm suggesting top 5. I'm suggesting Ari third because I think he, out of all the specials we've done, he has the most consistent laughs throughout, and I think.
And that joke stuck with me. That joke stuck
disjointed.
with me all
And that's and you had it.
There's
you have a
something to be
joke
said about that.
that stuck with you. I have a joke. The Down syndrome kid playing football.
Yeah.
And honestly, the only reason he wasn't higher was his later joke about like we need to save the R word as like there's like a big like 3 to 5 minute thing that I'm like that's totally unnecessary. You don't really need
Yeah, yeah.
that. And it's like everything else is hilarious. And
But that
wasn't
does,
funny.
and that one does have a theme.
The theme being he's positive now.
Yeah,
Like,
the
it's
theme is
such
that
a
he's
weird-
positive.
Yeah.
So that does still fit in our structure theme.
Yeah.
where some of these other ones might
I'm comfortable
not fit.
putting him at third. I have him at third. I mean,
Let's put him at 3.
all right.
I'm
Ari
cool with that.
Shaffir, dude. Number 3 on the list. Okay.
Okay.
Number 3.
All
I
right.
have written down Andrew Schultz, Special of Year, Roy Wood Jr., Roy Wood, Ari Shaffir, Dash. Don't have anything written next to it.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm writing Roy Wood after Roy Wood Jr. Just let you know who his daddy was. I don't know.
Just in case you missed his name.
All right, so we get Ari in there. All right, fine.
Okay. So we agreed Jim Jeffries did not have a theme. Correct?
We agreed he didn't have a theme,
Jim Jeffries
but
did
we
not have a
both
theme.
liked him. So
Rosebud had a theme.
Mhm.
Jordan Jensen
let me say this.
did not necessarily have a theme.
Yeah, but let me say this. We get down to like sort of lower end of the top 5.
Uh-huh.
I think here's the spot. I think Jordan Jensen deserves a spot
Okay.
because she made it into my little top 6 area. She's your second overall.
Yeah.
She's both of our favorite show that we went to this year, and also the special did not disappoint.
yeah.
Crazily enough, her live performance is way better than the special, and the special is still really, really good.
And she didn't have any repeat jokes when you seen her
Yeah,
live.
I don't remember any like that.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
she was doing new stuff, so it wasn't like you were seeing stuff before the special would
And do
come
you
out.
talk about her being being the most naturally authentic person?
I think so.
I think you just
Yeah.
said that. Yeah, and I agree with that. I'm cool. Let's put her at 4. Let's put her at 4.
Jordan
at 4, dude. At a girl. At a girl.
Jordan
She did
Jensen.
it. Now the coveted 5 spot. Yeah. We're not doing all the way to 6. We're doing 5.
Okay, we're doing 5. So Jordan Jensen, she got it.
We're doing 5.
Okay.
Jordan Jensen. Okay, so what we have left is kind of on our list here. You have Jessica Kirsten, Joe DeRosa, Adrian Appalucci, Jim Jeffries are in your group here.
Yes.
And I have Michelle Wolf and Rosebud Baker in mine. I mean, that's just
Michelle Wolf and Rosebud Baker. Okay. I think when we do this next year.
Never doing it again. This is fucking horrific.
No. When we do this next year, we'll have categories for each thing that we're grading them on.
Yeah, best Jewish chick, best nicest tits. Yeah, no, I get you.
Andrew Schultz going to rank real low, and
no, I mean, I don't know, yeah, but it's like the overall thing is like it takes everything into consideration. That's the whole point of it. You know what I mean?
But I like thinking of themes. Like, okay, if we're going with the theme base,
Yeah. Well, I mean
that should be that should be like
it does count
points in a
It
category,
counts, yeah.
right? Okay.
So Jeffries versus DeRosa is I think that's our 5th spot. I don't see.
Yeah.
I mean, I have. Yeah.
Nope.
I think that's where we're at. I mean, you're clearly not into. You're clearly into Rosebud. You don't, and you also didn't want Michelle Wolf up there either. Really, you know what I mean? You're kind of anti, and both those guys were close to where I was at.
I did really like Michelle Wolf. But since we just watched it so recently, I felt like maybe we would have a little bit more love for it,
so
just
it's
because
recency bias.
Yes,
it's triple double anti-recency.
Yeah. Double negative.
That's unfair, sir. But no, I get it. It's also funny when I played her clip, and it's just so grating. Her voice is so high. I love her. She's great. But,
she is awesome.
But I get it. But no. But I mean, we're looking at this. Jim Jeffries and Joe DeRosa. They were both right outside my area.
So here's what we got to tackle this from.
Yeah.
What do you like about Jim Jeffries? What did you like about that special?
I really like his. I feel like he'll tackle. I feel like he tackles any issue from any angle, and it'll be funny, and it'll just kind of get it cut right to the point of the joke. I feel like his jokes are pretty tight.
Yeah.
And the one I'm thinking of the most is the one we played, the asexual joke. They're like, I don't surf. I grew up at the beach. I don't surf. I'm not a surfer. I don't plan on surfing. I need your support, like asexual. That's very, very clever.
Yeah, the comparison's great.
So that's what I would say on his behalf.
Now, when we did do that special, you said there was some lows in that special.
I did. Yep. I
Okay,
did. And there were a couple.
Okay.
Yep.
How do you?
Is that why you want to go with Joe DeRosa?
Oh, we're just talking about it. How did you feel about Joe DeRosa's special?
I really liked it.
Did
I
you feel
know
like there
that.
was lows in it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember it that well right now.
Did you watch it again?
I did, but it was earlier last week. But now, I mean, like,
Okay.
I didn't remember that he had the through line of the
hope?
yeah, like we have no hope. There's no hope.
Yeah,
because
there
there
is
is
no
no
hope.
whatever,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
And I really liked that part. I remember that. So I don't know. I mean, I would lean towards Joe DeRosa on it.
The other thing Joe DeRosa had that I liked is the cover, like the thumbnail for the special, kind of reminded me of like Little Shop of Horrors.
Well, that's an important comedic part of it.
Hey, we're breaking down it all. This is what we do. Stand up snobs. This is
We're
stand up
breaking down
snobs,
it all.
baby.
Yeah.
And I like the music for it. This like ominous kind of like spooky.
Oh yeah. It did fit with the theme of it. It was very good.
Yeah.
And also leaning into the negative part when it was supposed to, or when it's a special. So a lot of people want something a little bit more positive, and just saying like, nah, it's fucking terrible.
This is negative all the way through. Yeah. Now the
It
parts that,
sets you up correctly.
the parts that I understand too though is like some of those frames are close on his face. Right? Some of those like shots.
Oh,
some
God,
of that
you're
shit's
talking
like
about cinematography. Dude.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
guy's going crazy here.
is right on his face. Right?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, for sure. Right up
think-
his ass.
I think that's maybe what I liked better of the Jim Jeffries was that
The
I like the
cinematography part.
cinematography probably a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I did like the Joe DeRosa panning to people in the audience that aren't laughing. That's super funny for the viewer.
I would say that if, like, we really have to be on the point where we're splitting hairs pretty hard if we're talking about how it was filmed. I don't really give a fuck.
Well, I think we guys got to talk
Not
about
give
it.
a fuck,
You know what I
but-
mean?
yeah, but if that's what we're going with, like, well, your shirt didn't look great. Like, you know, if it was a Fashionisto tiebreaker, how even do they need to be? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's kind of irrelevant to the actual comedy part, and the comedy part is the important part to me.
And I did like that Jim Jeffries one.
It was
a
good,
lot.
man.
Yeah.
It was really good.
And he's one of the people that reached out to us.
Yeah, but it didn't fucking help Rosebud Bacon none. Let's say that. No, I mean,
You're right.
I do think that Joe DeRosa, I think it's a better special.
You think Joe DeRosa is
Yeah.
better special?
I would take him at 5 rather than Jim Jeffries,
Okay.
if you're cool with that.
I'm very cool with that. I like that Joe
All right.
DeRosa special.
Wonder how much does I need to take out because it's just us like talking shit. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think it's pretty good.
It's fun.
We're bringing stuff up.
Salient points.
Okay,
Is it
so
word?
our list is
Our list is
Andrew Schultz, number 1.
Andrew Schultz, special of the year, man.
Roy Wood Jr.
Yep.
Ari Shafir.
Yep.
Jordan Jensen.
Mm-hmm.
Joe DeRosa.
Got it.
I like it.
It's good. It's a good list, man.
Looking at the list, I think that's pretty good.
It's a good list.
Out of 52 people or 51 people, whatever that is.
Yeah, they're fucking incredible, dude.
That's
we
pretty
had,
good.
And the people who are in the next 5 are fucking incredible. So we're
Yeah.
good. But this is an interesting part about this whole situation.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
We don't like clearly look. We have very different ideas in our top 5, so we came to a little consensus. But also, it kind of just shows you. I mean, not that this is some fucking revelation, but like how wildly people's sensibilities can differentiate, even when they're
Yeah.
both looking for the same thing, essentially.
Comedy is mad subjective.
Super.
But I think we made some really good choices. I'm glad
good, man.
I'm glad we put Ari at number 3.
It was a good special, man.
I feel like that's good.
I mean, I'm gonna have to text Rosebud later and make sure she's, not crying because she's gonna be upset, dude.
She's probably pregnant.
I mean, we weren't gonna tell anybody, but no. But no, I think it's cool because you can come together, you can find these things, and I think if you talk to anybody, he has this conversation with anybody, it'd be hard. I mean, anybody who actually gives a shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people will just be like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I like this.
Dude, and even if we did talk, I know we talked some shit on some of these comics,
Oh,
but
yeah.
guess what?
But
We're
not
the
really.
ones that fucking watched it multiple times.
I mean,
They should be paying us. We're for free views for them. You know what I mean?
dude. Like one view's worth like $90.
And we
on
put out a
YouTube.
story for them,
We killed
and
it.
we like do all this stuff. It's like, yeah, the least you guys could fucking do is reach out
Who do you want to have a special this year?
this next year.
Yeah. Who would you like to see something from? We haven't seen something from.
Louis.
Louis.
I'd
Okay.
like to see a Louis.
Interesting.
New
Interesting.
Louis special.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm also curious to see Bobby Lee. I think he
Okay.
records a special in January or something like
Oh,
that.
that'd be nice. All
Yeah.
right.
So that's interesting to me.
Like that. Like that.
What about you? Who are you thinking?
I think probably Gillis will put another one out, and I'm curious to see what happens with that because I'm actually a little worried about it.
Well, that's a tough spot he's in, right? Because right now he's on the top of the mountain. I think as far as as far
Yeah.
as stand-ups go and comedy wise,
Yeah.
right? But the thing about that top spot is it only lasts for so long. You can only be
Yeah,
up
well-
there. The pressure gets too high. Right.
I'm actually not worried. Not as worried about him maintaining his top spot as I am worried about him maintaining good quality shit. Like I felt like the last special he did was a step down from the special before it. It was still good.
Yeah. I
Um,
liked it a lot.
but yeah, I just like 2 or 3 in. I don't know if it's like a third album is the worst. You know, like some shit like that. You know, kind of like the sequel is rough. So it always bums me out. Like I'd like to see him pop it up a little bit because I think he's a lot more thoughtful than the other guys that he's constantly sort of lumped in with as like, oh, they're the Austin comics that blah blah blah. It's like I think he's a little more thoughtful than they are personally, but I don't know
Okay.
that. And maybe I'm wrong, but it
No,
just feels that way.
I'd love to see a Shane Gillis special next year.
I'd love to see, and also he's one of the bigger names right now.
Yeah.
I would love to see. I'm curious what if any of the fucking monsters are gonna put. Is Dave Chappelle putting out another special? Possibly. You never know. Is Gaffigan gonna keep whatever he's doing going? Like, you know what I mean? It kind of feels like he's at the end of his rope, but he might keep going forever.
He's just putting out cookie cutter specials. It seems like at this
Yeah.
part. at this
Yeah,
point.
and is it gonna be something different than it is? You know, it's just. It'll be curious to see who the next people who rise up are, who the next
Yeah.
people who are kind of trail off are.
Because even with that whole the Riyadh festival thing,
Yeah.
right? I think that's really going to affect Bill Burr
Do you?
as far as he ranks in a comedy. Yeah, because he was on top of that mountain too, right? Because everybody felt like he was
Yeah.
a person of the people, and he was talking as a voice for everybody in a way.
Do you think it's gonna hurt him?
I think it's not going to hurt his ticket sales,
Oh, okay.
but I think it's going to
His
hurt.
reputation in the community.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's going to hurt more of the people that really fuck with comedy to just
Yeah.
that are going to be like, dude, you didn't even hold up to your
I-
word. With Andrew Schultz, it's different. He's like, I'm doing the reality comedy. I've been doing fucking shows over there for a while. It doesn't, and that's kind of
Just
how you have to
fucking-
hone up. You have to kind of
Glazing your boy.
you just have to own up to
yeah,
it.
I get you.
right.
No, it is different. It's different. It's different.
And when you're this person talking shit on all this stuff, and then it's then you go and you do
Yeah.
exactly what you were talking shit about. Well, at that level too, it's not like
Yeah.
he was just talking shit about oh, I would never wear my own merch, and then wears his own merch.
How dare you.
That would be right. But that's hypocrisy that you'd be like, all right, you know what I mean?
Shut your fucking mouth right now.
But he's built
Yeah.
this whole
No, I mean
image
it's
on that, and then to kind of stir it up.
it's
and
sort
fuck it up.
of I mean, Bill Burr's sort of at the level of his career, or at the end of his not the end of his career necessarily, but the level of his career where it's it doesn't. His legacy is already established, and now he's not really a current. I wouldn't call him a current comic. He's still doing shit, but no one's the cutting edge of comedy. Let's see if what Burr has to say. You know what I mean? It's he's still kind of doing the same. He's in Dave Chappelle mode. Cash your checks. Every time you do anything, it's going to sell out, and you're going to have 1 million people there. But really, they're not the people who, in my opinion, they're not the people who are looking for the new thing or you know what I mean? What I'm looking for in comedy is I'm looking for you to surprise me with something. I don't know that they have surprises left in them. I think they're done surprising you. Like in it, I get it, dude. You were surprising people for long enough, and it's like time to somebody else take over the mantle, and you're just gonna cash your checks for a while. I don't even have a problem with it, but I don't look to Bill Burr to set the market, or for Dave Chappelle to set. I'm looking for younger people on the come up to figure it out, or people who just are more interested in, not really interested in the ticket sales. They're really interested in like moving the needle forward one way or the other.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting. It's curious to see who's going to be the next person on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, right now it's probably either Gillis or Bargatze. I mean, it's probably Bargatze total because of the number of like all the production stuff they're doing right now and the clean comedy aspect of it. He gets extra people in that.
Yeah.
He's doing some other stuff that who knows if he's gonna. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Honestly, what if Nate Bargatze
might be me?
Yeah, totally you. Yeah. If Nate Bargatze came out with a dirty ass special,
just fucking constant hose. Nate Bargatze,
that would
constant hose.
move the needle.
It would,
right?
It would, but also
because that'd be surprising. You'd be like, "What in the fuck?" As long as he didn't ruin the surprise immediately, like Caleb Hernandez did, just by saying the F word right away and then having a joke that just solely relies on that, like.
Dude, what are you looking forward to? The dirtiest special ever from fucking. He just comes out with a strap on, just like.
Dude, that would be kind of rad. It would be kind of sick.
So dumb. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, and then also
just be for surprise factor.
Sure,
it's like what?
And what do you think about the new? So this is another trending topic in comedy right now. Like, there's like a big groundswell of like, oh, the Austin scene's dead and Joe Rogan's power is gone and all the Austin people aren't selling anymore and all this shit. To me, it feels manufactured. I don't think it's real.
That's an internet thing. I think.
I don't think it's getting, but I do think it may have peaked, but I don't think it's declined. I think it's just kind of riding steady right now.
Yeah, I think maybe that.
Although the Brian Callen special apparently was fucking dog shit.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that.
I haven't either.
I heard it was dog shit.
Yeah, I heard it from sources all around the map that it wasn't great.
I heard it from TikTok.
Maybe we should do that one.
I heard it from TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, which he was not ever my favorite anyways.
Me either.
Cheers.
Me either. He was never my favorite either. But
he would do some fun voices.
He's kind of funny. Yeah. But a lot of the shit that I was seeing was very, just annoying. Just like, can you believe he didn't? It's like, dude, he's doing jokes, and sometimes they're not funny. And okay, fine. I am over that part of it, and I also think it's such a small percentage of the population, people who are actually upset at jokes. I just don't think it happens. I think it's all people who think people should be upset. It's like people are really upset, and then it was just like weird echo chambery like devolution. Like, oh my god, everybody's pissed about whatever. And when you look at like who's pissed about it, go and find me 10 people who are actually pissed about it, not people who say they're pissed about it on the internet. Yeah. People who actually care. Find 10 people in your community that give a fuck that those people wore the problem solved shirts that have blood on them that like, oh, it's Charlie Kirk. Blah, blah. Yeah. I don't think anybody believes that shit. It's just all a fucking, can we dupe people into more clicks so we can make more money? It's fucking stupid, man.
Here's what I predict for the next year of comedy. I think that
Adam Bomb.
I think that comics that are relying on premises that are hacky, that it's going to become very apparent that you are doing hacky shit, right? I think for a while, comedy is just like within the past couple years, right? It's really caught this fucking road where everybody is like into stand-up, right? Which is great, and where those hacky premises or whatever you would be able to do for people because they'd be like, oh yeah, I've had that thought before, right? The hacky shit was like understandable. Well, if comedy is platforming up to where more people are viewing it, more people are watching it, it's going to be harder to get away with hacky ass material, right? So
interesting.
So I'm thinking in the next year, we are going to see the comics that do hacky shit have a decline, That's my prediction.
Interesting.
That's my prediction.
I love that to happen. I actually think the opposite's going to happen, to be honest with you.
Do you really?
Absolutely. I think that.
I think it's already.
I think more and more comedy is going to be about the 8 premises that everyone's already talked about, and because it still draws a crowd. People still react to that because, like everything else, and here's the problem with just entertainment in general. Not the problem that I see with entertainment in general and sports. It's anything that's entertaining. It's that you're not catering to the diehard fans. You're catering to the casual fans as much as possible. Like what you're trying to do is fill the building. You don't fill the building. Adrian Appalucci is never going to sell out Madison Square Garden. It's just never going to happen.
Right.
Because it doesn't have enough play with the average person. But at the same time, if I tell a bunch of jokes about how men and women are different and black and white people are different and just really hacky bullshit open mic stuff, if I'm charismatic enough and I say some shit that you can understand, which, by the way, you're stupid. You couldn't get a joke like Adrian Appalucci tells. You can only get jokes that name a random comic in town who sucks can do.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's how you sell tickets is more about people being in a world where other people are going to go. Like, it's like being a part of a bigger group. So I actually think it's going to go the opposite. I hope I'm wrong.
I understand what you're saying. I just think that the spotlight right now is so bright on comedy. And like, for instance, we were just talking about that Brian Callen special. I didn't watch it. I saw clips from it.
I didn't see it either. Yeah.
I saw clips from it, but what the clips were fucking hack shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Like, we get all this, our phones or whatever. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about our phones for? You know what I mean?
Next week, we got Brian Callen coming to the studio.
That's just stupid.
No. Yeah, I get you.
Like,
I get you.
You think you're saying something like smart and like, I think almost that makes it worse.
Yeah.
Right? If you think that you are saying something that's like, oh man, everyone's gonna be like, oh wow, he thought of this, bro. You're not saying anything fucking wild.
Yeah, that's
our
what's
lives
hard.
are looking at our phones, and we are constant our phone. We're so attached to our phone. No shit, Sherlock. It's been that way since 2010.
And you can say that, but you have to have something interesting to say behind it. That's all.
Yeah, you do. And if you watch that bit, I mean, like I said, I didn't see the whole special, but I saw that bit.
There was just nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Dead quiet the whole fucking time. And it's stupid of you to even think that is what's going to.
So then you peter out your special. You do your casino gigs and you get you squeeze the last drop of blood out of the turnip, and then you fucking go away. Hopefully. I mean, that's what I'm hoping.
But you don't even need to do that. All you need to do is just fucking come up with some original premises.
Be more
come up with some
authentic
unique
and real and
angles.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, everybody is like, oh man, dude, our phones are like this, blah, blah, blah. Like we were talking about last week when it's like, argue the fucking hard shit, dude. Argue the hard shit. I love
that.
I love taxes.
I love the fact that my phone's tracking me.
Yeah.
I've never found a backpack quicker. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. We can't play this fucking hacky shit with the same angle and then trying to make different jokes is boring. And with comedy and where it's at right now, that shit's not going to live, man. I don't think there's room for that to last because people are going to be watching it and they're going to be like, oh, I heard somebody else do a way better version of that joke.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to cause some of these motherfuckers to die or fucking get on your shit. Get better. Right?
And that'd be great.
The pressure's
I
on.
hope they die because fuck them. You know what I mean? No, because we're out here trying to do real shit, and there's a lot of comics, a lot of young hungry comics or old hungry comics.
Yeah,
in my case, trying to do something different or trying to figure it out, and not worried about the financial aspect of it. And that, I guess, that's the key to me. That's the new thing that I want to have in comedy in a lot of ways. And it's kind of fucked up. It's like
you just want better comedy.
I want it to be way less lucrative in a lot of ways. Is what I'm, I want it to sort of I want the comedy bubble, the new comedy bubble to collapse so that people who are doing it because they like to do comedy, not because they're like, oh, I can get a financial windfall because I'm charismatic and I have no jokes to tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to see unique premises and angles.
100%.
I want to see shit
and
that's
maybe that'll happen.
I didn't think
sick,
about,
dude.
and that's fucking hilarious.
That'd be awesome,
right? That's what Jerry Seinfeld was doing back in the day. Yeah. Even though it was just social commentary, It was like, oh, I never thought about it like that.
Right.
Right? And that's what made it fun.
Sure. And now it's the hack of shit on
And
air.
now it's hack. Right. Because he fucking talked about it a lot.
Right, because he did it. And,
And
you
he
know,
crushed it.
He and some other people, but him and a few people figured out a new angle
On
and then they
Airplane
milked
Peanuts.
the fuck
and
out
then
of
they
it.
fucking ran with it.
I agree. I think that I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I hope. Yeah, I don't know. I just really appreciate it when people are interesting and they are working. And man,
Yeah.
it's when you go to like smaller scenes with people who aren't recognized, not even smaller scenes, just people who are still on the come up. The level of comedy is so much better
Yeah.
than people who are just throwing out a random special. Like
Yeah.
I was saying with the like 3 specials in, usually the third special is kind of done. You know, you're not really doing anything new. The great ones still have more specials in them, right? But like
Yeah.
in general, it's like if you can get 2 specials off, 3 specials off, that's it. And then after that, you become a shill, a former comic who's still getting paid to be a comic in a lot of ways.
But there's some of these road dudes that aren't getting the Netflix specials,
Yeah.
that aren't getting this shit. Kyle Kinane,
Yeah, Colton is amazing.
he's incredible, dude.
He's one of our comics you should listen to from back in the day.
yeah, but
he's great.
that guy
And he
guy
has
should get.
specials all over the place, but they're not like fucking big time.
They're not big
specials.
platform
Yeah.
specials,
He's hilarious.
but he could easily he
Yeah.
would crush something like that. And he's not doing hacky shit.
Yeah.
Chad Daniels not doing hacky shit. Right? Dan Cummins not doing hacky shit. I mean, he's taking a step back from stand up now, I think, but regardless, like I think these guys, Gabriel Rutledge, these are the guys that are like
Yeah, man.
doing shit and writing killer jokes, comics,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the reason that they are,
I mean,
like underground fucking kings, kind of.
and that's
right?
what's funny about this, right? So we do this. We're doing this podcast. This podcast basically focuses on national streaming platform comedians, right?
Right.
But I mean, in general, fucking go and watch local people you've never heard of. I always tell people,
or road dudes
Yeah.
that you wouldn't, road dogs that you don't even know.
I tell people all the time, like if
Yeah.
there's a dude coming to the comedy club and I have no idea who they are, and they show their poster and it's not, they don't have like TikTok, YouTube, blah blah blah, all this.
Yeah, they
they
didn't
don't
get
have
big
they
off
don't
of
have a
TikTok.
lot of
Yeah.
they don't have a lot of like credits or anything. They have basically no credits. I'm like, that person's probably fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
They're like, what do you mean? I mean, what do you know him from? Like, never heard of him. That's how I think he's probably fucking hilarious, or she,
Yeah.
because that means that they're doing comedy instead of trying to chase all the other bullshit.
it out.
Yeah,
They-
absolutely.
They grinded comedy.
Absolutely.
And that's what's
They're not
important
doing
to us.
some bullshit podcast where they rate other comics. It's fucking stupid, dude.
Probably great comics to do that. Okay, so something else that I see not being in next year of comedy, maybe as much, I think it's going
Ooh,
to
okay.
tone down, would be crowd work.
Oh, do you think there's going to be a flip there?
I'm hoping so.
Do you think it's already happening, or are you hopeful?
I
that
do.
it
I
happens?
do think it's already happening a little bit.
Really?
Yeah,
And why? What makes you think that?
because I think everybody is. I think a lot of people that have been fans of that have watched it. They kind of understand the trick or what they're seeing, right? I think that
Because they've seen enough of it.
they've
now?
seen a bunch of it.
Interesting.
The
It's
people
been
that are
oversaturated.
the people that are really good at it are still going to be good at it, right?
Sure.
Big J Okerson is going to be fucking
Nate Jackson.
unreal at it. Nate Jackson, like Matt Rife, he'll be fine.
Sure.
But I do think that as far as like crowd work goes, it's kind of well known now that in order to get followers or get clicks or get views, it has to be through crowd work clips. And there's a lot of podcasts saying that same shit. And I think the more that like the audience starts to kind of take that in, the more they're going to be like, oh, okay. You know, I think it's going to start getting old fast.
Is it going to bifurcate comedy groups? Because some people like crowd work.
I think some people do like, and crowd work can be fun.
So is it going to be like, oh, there's like there's like, oh, crowd work comic, like a very specific, like this is a crowd work comic. This is the type of people you're going to have there. Or is it going to be like individual fan bases, or is it going to be, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
it could be that way. I'm thinking more like just as like the internet as a whole. I think less
Oh,
people are going to start.
oh, you mean people are going to less less people are going to be blowing up because of crowd work.
I think less people are going to be blowing up because of crowd work. Yeah, and I think less people are going to also be gravitating towards watching crowd work clips.
Interesting.
That's my hope and a possible prediction for next year. Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, I mean, I could see it going. I guess I'm straddling the fence there again too. Like, yeah, I haven't seen it yet, and so it's hard to be like, oh, they're not. I will say that I don't think they're the comedy clubs are scrambling to book
crowd work comics.
Well, I mean, YouTube / Instagram / whatever. Like, they're not as concerned with those clip heavy people as they have been, because they used to just get booked hand over fist, and now they're sort of having a little bit of backlash from that, I think.
Yeah, as they, of course they would.
Well, I mean, eventually, right? Like, you can shear a sheep many times, but skin them only once or whatever. That's kind of what it is. I've been to a lot of YouTube fucking play, and usually they're not good. Like,
or TikTok, the guys that are big off TikTok, their shows fucking suck.
Yeah, like even when we talked about this, like with Tammy Lynn, like that chick, she has been working her ass off to become
Chelsea Lynn.
Yeah, sorry, Tammy. I said Tammy Lynn.
Yeah.
Chelsea Lynn, Tammy, Trailer Trash Tammy. She's been working her ass off to become a better comedian, but you can still see how raw, especially like a year. We started, especially a year ago, how raw she is. That doesn't hurt her attendance, but I've seen a lot of people who are just TikTok people who are not working at all on their shit.
Yeah.
And it shows pretty quickly, and people are like, I'm not gonna fucking watch this person try to do clips in word form. That's a crazy thing to do.
Yeah.
It's like doing a fucking poetry reading.
Dude,
You know,
some people's whole headlining act is the fact that they hold nostalgia in some way.
Yeah, or like inside jokes that we're talking about, like some of the podcasts. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd love to do live podcasts for shit, but it'd also be like, it's not what I want. You know what I mean? Like, if we had, so I have a couple buddies, shout out Jimmy and James, who have some of the more popular podcasts. Small Town Murder and Crime and Sports are their two podcasts, right? They're fucking huge podcasts.
Okay.
They do live podcasts, I don't know, 15, 20 weeks a year, 20 weekends a year, maybe even more than that. And they sell these fucking theaters out, like 1,000, 1,500 seat theaters. They don't really get to do stand-up. That's what they started. They started out as stand-up people.
Yeah. Well, do they care about doing stand-up?
I don't know. I don't know them well enough to know that for sure. I know that Jimmy was really big into stand-up when I knew him. I didn't know James that well. But also they're loving what they're doing, and I get that. And maybe they get enough of scratching the itch of the stand-up part. They're cool. They're also really good at like the research part of the podcast, like come up with segments. They're very good podcasts. But it's not what they set out to do as far as I know. You know what I mean? So if we had that similar situation where we're selling out or we're making a nut doing podcasts, right?
Oh, well, we are each doing a half hour and then doing an hour pod.
Right. But if people were like, can we not do the comedy part?
but no,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but that's not going to be our problem because our whole
thing is
podcast
comedy.
is stand up. Yeah,
I get it.
It's in the name.
But in any case, just putting that aside, if that was what it ended up being, like, you can make your living doing this way, like this, and blah blah blah. I'm not saying
I'd
I would
still be
say
doing stand up
no.
like crazy on the side.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the key, right? Like, if I'm quitting a job, it's not the stand up part of my job. I'm quitting the job.
Bro, it's crazy to me that one of the few things I care about in life right now is just stand up comedy.
Yeah, it's fucking other people's approval and stand up comedy. Like,
it's not even. I
fuck
just
you
care
guys.
about the fucking
I get it.
art of comedy. I love it, dude. It's
Word.
my favorite thing.
I'm into it.
It's my favorite thing.
Of course it is, man. You do a podcast. We spend fucking 25 hours a week doing this shit.
No shit.
Maybe 30, maybe 40. I'm not sure. A lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
but that's kind of my. Do you have any predictions for the next year?
Not really, man. I mean, we've talked a little bit about different things that could happen. I think it's going to be a rough year for ticket sales. I think it's going to be a real rough year for ticket sales. I think we're on the end of a
boom
of a little bit of a comedy bubble, not the same way like it was. I mean, what I've always heard is like the 80s was insane, where you could just say you were a comic and you immediately just got paid $1 billion to do whatever.
Cool.
And then that
I'd like that.
burst, and then like nobody was doing comedy, and there was this like really, really slow trickle up. It was almost like grunge comedy. It was like the anti-comedy, and that spurred the alternative scene and a bunch of other things like that. And just really like sort of inventive joke writing. I don't think we're at that level where it just tanks and craters that way, but I do think there's like a sort of milquetoast comedy of like being safe in selling tickets is way, and it can be safe in a dirty way. Like I think there's like two ways to sell tickets right now, being like Nate Bargatze, like 100% clean as fuck, whatever. And then there's essentially Skankfest, if you want to call it like something like that, where you're like edge lording the shit. There's no there's not no middle ground. That's not right.
Yeah.
But like
Those are the two
there's
sides,
a lot smaller pie for people who are just good comics who don't really like, I'm not going to sit here and talk about pussy for 2 hours, but also I'm not going to be squeaky clean either. I feel like there's no like hook for that right now. Just being a good comic. There's a handful of people who certainly have it who are really good at comedy, just in general. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm worried about that. It's the middle class of comedy in a way. Like,
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I'm worried about that part of it. But I think there's going to be a reckoning of some degree. I don't know if it's going to be.
I think comedy might be on like a similar trajectory as like rap music, right? Because
only black people are going to get to do it, or and two
No,
whites,
no.
two whites.
No, but like rap has been climbing, right, for years, right? Rap has been like the top selling
In popularity, right?
And popularity, and like right, everybody got on board. Everybody loved it, right? Everybody fucking loved it. And then the mumble rap came out, right?
So that was what, like 5 years ago?
Oh no, I'd say like 2016,
10 years ago.
something like that. Probably
Okay,
it
so
started
10
coming
years
out.
ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sure.
Right, and some people were into it, some people weren't too into it, right? People were like, oh, it's different, right? So then people like started kind of liking that.
Sure.
Obviously, there's people who are like, I fucking hate the mumble rap shit, blah, 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 blah.
Sure.
Right? And those are the old heads. Didn't like the
Old
couldn't
heads,
understand
baby.
the mumble rap, right? But now people have been so oversaturated to rap music that it's like
All of it or the mumble rap stuff?
just all of it.
All of it,
Because it's
yeah.
like, what new are you gonna say? What new thing can you say? We know flows. What new flow could you do? You know what I mean? The majority of what makes rap good now is just the fucking producers, right?
Yeah, that feels somewhat similar to how it kind of has been, though. Like, you
What's
need
that?
innovation.
Yeah.
Your point is you need innovation. That's the whole point.
Yeah. So
The producers are the real artists, and they have been since 2000, really,
yeah, you're not
in
wrong.
a lot of ways. Like,
Yeah.
and probably before that, to be honest with you, because marketing it is just important. Art. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I just could see comedy being in that similar kind of rap lane as far as like now rap has the popularity of everybody.
Yeah.
Right? You could talk to some fucking grandma in the suburbs and she'll be like, I do like Tupac. Right? It's got that popularity light on it and it's had it. Now it's almost like pop music, right? Kendrick Lamar did songs with Taylor Swift and shit. It's pop music.
Right.
Stand up has always kind of been an underground kind of thing, right? It's always had kind of its own audience.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Now it's getting this spotlight put on it that everybody is viewing it constantly, and people are mainly viewing it for crowd work clips because they're like, oh, it's in the moment, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Once people realize that this crowd work can be totally canned, I think
It's a rap battle, but it's already been written.
yeah, once it's the freestyle, right?
Yeah.
People are like, what is a freestyle? Oh, a freestyle. Right? Oh, a freestyle is something you could say that doesn't have any specific subject. You're just rapping. No, a freestyle is something that's off at the dome. No, a freestyle is whatever. Something that can fit to any beat, right? Like that, everything gets lost on what is a freestyle.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, so then what is crowd work? Right? Is crowd work canned? Is crowd work not canned? It's kind of like a similar, I just see it kind of going in the same way. And I think rap is about to have a huge fall off. It already kind of has, right? Because for some fucking reason, you idiots got rid of Drake. Dumbest fucking move you could do. God, the only person fucking carrying all of rap on his back. You got him fucking out of here. For what? Stupid
can't
as
wait
fuck.
till we do
Why
our
don't you
top
wait
5
20 fucking
rappers?
years until fucking Kendrick Lamar drops another album? Geniuses. Jesus, so stupid.
Can't wait till we have another top 5 and Drake's 4th on my album. You're gonna lose your shit.
What are you talking about? If Drake is at your house, I am at your house. Colton Drake, baby. About 2027.
I get it.
Whatever. I don't know.
2027.
No,
but anyway, sorry
I
to
just
interrupt.
see that those. I'm just kind of looking at things, and I think that they might be kind of in a similar spot where
be.
people are going to get kind of tired of it, and then that's where the drop is going to be,
Yeah.
and then in that drop, there's going to be some cool shit that comes up that brews that's going to be more underground for people.
Right. So
Am I just talking to talk? I kind of
No,
feel
no,
like
no.
I might be doing that, but
I don't know. I think you have it's an interesting, like it's interesting. Like something's going to happen. Seriously, there's some sort of breaking point. I mean, it's very similar to a bubble when you talk about like economic bubbles and stuff like that, where there's this weird spot where it's like there's this rise. There's also like there's not any momentum for people to like people are sort of kind of off it, but somehow it's still rising, quote unquote, in
Yeah, yeah.
numbers. And it's like this doesn't make sense. It doesn't track with what's actually happening in the court of public opinion, right? When you
Right.
talk to people, nobody's really super jacked about rap right now, but yet people are selling more and more and more, right? For the most part. And then it'll pop off.
and there's a whole bots thing
Right.
with that too.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to take
There's a
away
whole
from your
fucking
point.
Boston. Let's go. Let's talk about conspiracy. But no, but it is all in the same.
I don't even think it's a conspiracy anymore.
But either the point is simply like that there's something amiss, and you're like it doesn't match.
Yeah.
Like what's happening? These people fucking raking in money hand over fist is like it doesn't actually work. So it doesn't make sense. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
And so what it takes, here's what's interesting about it, to me anyway, it does give you the opportunity as someone who can identify talent and identify talent that actually plays, right? Unique talent. Now this has always been the case. But what happens is you find the new thing and then you find 5 more copycats of the new thing, and then you market all of them and you make all the money, and then that thing dies off, and then the next thing comes up, right?
Yeah.
And so that they're waiting on the new thing, right? The new mumble rap, as you call it, or whatever, right?
Right.
Or the new, I don't know, fucking like new crowd work, the new
Yes.
crowd work, right,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Right. What's going
So what I think is happening is a lot of these like independent, and I do think comedy is actually pretty good at having people who are looking for those things. I still think it's pretty healthy in that way. Like Don't Tell and like even Dry Bar with they have their own strictures or whatever. And Comedy Dynamics. There's all these different little like, smaller things that come out. Like the main guys are Netflix and Hulu and Prime Video. But by the time you get there, you've already kind of made it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not always, but for the most part, right? Or you got vouched for or whatever, something like that. I think those intermediate independent people, the ones who are going to be successful in my mind are the people who are going to go, we're not fucking here to cultivate the same shit that we already have. We don't need to be the middle fish in the big pond. And even if we fuck up, it doesn't matter. We're the middle fish in the big pond.
Yeah.
You know how we figure it out is we identify people who are different, who have something different to offer, and prop them up and show a different style. They don't have to be a full-on style. I think it's probably going to be a style of comedy. We're not even sure what the fuck it is right now. You know what I mean? Maybe it involves some sort of fucking audiovisual stuff that we don't have, or crowdsourcing or whatever. You know what I mean? It's something. Those people are going to figure it out, and they're going to be the ones who fucking make the leap, the producers, and then bring in a bunch of comics with them, and then a whole idea of comedy.
Right.
I feel like that's how it works, man.
I think you're right on that. That's also why I'm saying I think the people that are doing the hacky premises are going to be what falls off. And then what that's going to inspire is a bunch of comics that are going to be like, "Oh, I realize that I can't do the same trick anymore.
Yeah.
I have to know more tricks."
I mean, I think that's always the case. Yeah.
But it's like I have to know more tricks, and then I have to be talking about things and looking at things the way that people aren't talking about and aren't looking at, right? I think that is the most genuine and authentic thing you could do, and also the most artistry part of it.
Yeah,
right?
or just the work part. Anytime in any industry, not even fucking art industries. Just I was talking to my buddy who's a real estate agent down in Boise. Really, he's a successful real estate agent, and he's like, the best fucking thing that ever happened to us was COVID, and the housing bubble just getting destroyed because like then it took out all the people who were just there because they thought it was a quick buck and they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and then it left all the people who actually knew what they were doing and who were willing to put in work.
Right.
And he's like, I give him shit all the time. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You have a job that you can get with a 2-week degree after a fucking high school diploma. Just fucking with him, you know what I mean? Like, oh, cool. All your classmates in your class were mothers of 6 on their 3rd job or whatever. You know what I mean? Just dumb shit like that. And obviously, it's more invested than that. But like, the cream rises to the top, and you need those sort of like clearing out the brush. You know, like like a fucking forest fire, clearing out the dead wood. And getting to the people who actually know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Or not even that, but who are actually willing to work for it. You know what I mean?
who actually care about it, right?
Yeah. I don't want fucking people who suck to get paid $500 a night on some dumb. And I'm like, dude, you're wasting your fucking money. There's Harry J. Riley's out there. You know, Gabe Rutledge's out there. You know, like you can't afford Gabe, but whatever.
Well, and not to harp on this point.
Sure.
But with the comedy and rap thing, right? A lot of people have fallen off of rap, in my personal opinion, is because it has gotten kind of hacky, right? If you want to put
100%,
you want to talk about
shit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking this bitch. Oh, I'm driving this car. Oh, I'm making that cash. Oh, I'm blowing that green.
Mean, that's been rap's thing for fucking 40 years.
Right. Yeah. So, but now it has all these other things working against it.
Sure.
Right. As to where, like, what new flows are you going to come up with that fucking Eminem hasn't done, or that fucking whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not to say a white guy's the best at it, but, but you know what I'm saying?
Calling Drake white?
Like the flows. He's Jewish. But like the flows, the bars, the topics, all of it has been super well-mined. It's all fucking, what are you going to say now that we haven't really heard?
Yeah.
Right? And I think that comedy is about to take that same...
And it seems like there's nothing you can say we haven't always heard. But obviously
There's tons of it.
There always happens.
It
always happens. So go fucking find it or try to find it and fail and be...
Or if
whatever.
you're making it, make it.
Sure.
Make shit that people haven't heard.
Sure. And if you're a producer, find shit people haven't heard.
Yeah.
You don't have to find it until shit goes downhill. But now you're kind of struggling. You need to go find it.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
You can be lazy for a minute. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny is like when it comes to rap, right? And it comes to like big name rappers or rap stars or whatever, these fucking super celebrities, is that people will be like, oh man, dude, well, they signed their soul to the devil. They signed their soul to the devil, right? Oh, look at that performance. That performance was for the devil.
Wait, what?
Right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Oh, okay. Like the whole Illuminati.
They signed their soul
the
to
whole
the
Illuminati thing, right?
Oh, shit. You're talking like legit, like
the whole
they
Illuminati
made
thing.
money because they're satanic or whatever?
Yeah.
Like Travis Scott type shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Right?
Fine.
Yeah, and then or like Doja Cat, right? And she was dressing up all crazy, and she did a crazy performance.
The extent of what I knew was when I said Travis Scott was, and
you
it
were
was
like,
because,
I fucking crushed that one.
and it was because you told me that
okay.
when we had one little conversation. I don't know anything about Doja Cat, or
okay,
anybody else you're talking about. But go ahead.
So there's a lot of mainstream artists, not even rap related, but a lot of them are rap. A lot of all these different genres, right? And they put on these shows a lot of times at like the hip hop awards or whatever that's called, right? The music
Source Awards,
the music awards. What's that? Not the Golden Globes, but the
the Grammys.
The Grammys. They'll put on you know, and like they have the artist perform or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that shit comes off like super satanic. There's people that break it down like, oh man, this is so satanic, yeah, right, blah blah blah. And a lot of it, if you're watching it, you're like, I could see it. You know, like you're like, okay, I can see that. You know what's funny? Nobody says that about comedy. Nobody's like, whoa, look at this guy signed his soul to Satan to be this good. That never happens. Which is how you know.
Oh, so
comedy is from God.
Yeah. Oh, so the idea is that like people are finding symbolism within music.
Yeah.
I think it's probably because music's way more popular than comedy, and that's really the bigger
Well,
thing.
yeah, and I think a lot of the times the
Like, be like, Joe DeRosa, satanic. Like, who the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Nobody gives a fuck about awesome
But
comics.
also, there's not even that question there because there's not even
Because the subtext isn't there?
Yeah, the subtext isn't there. And they gear that subtext, like even in those performances or whatever. Oh, all these people will be in red. These people will be in cages. There's a mountain here, and there's a giant fiery eye, and all this different shit, right? And then we're like, people are like, I could see that I could be insane. With stand up, there isn't that at all, which is the next move. If you want to be big in stand up next year, here's what you do.
Don't tell people this,
Incorporate
dude.
some satanic imagery, right? Make it seem like you're from the Illuminati. Give some people some wild shit.
Make it less understandable. And then if
And
they
then
don't
pretend-
understand
start
it,
holding the triangle
they'll
over your left eye.
They'll put some satanic shit on it.
Yeah.
If you just say some cryptic shit, they'll figure out a way to make it satanic.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're blowing up. What a weird thing, man.
That is weird. I was more saying that to just say that it's like it's interesting that you only see that in music and not in comedy at all.
Yeah, I feel like it's because like music is almost all about symbol. Not almost all, but there's a lot of just symbolism and like the performative part of it is so symbolic. Everything's so they're so connected and like they actually think they're artists. Where like comics realize they're just like fucking jesters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Comics
just
make-
in general, yeah.
But also at the same time, comics are the ones saying things that are more anti-God
Yeah.
than what rappers are.
No, but they're being blatant about it, which is the difference. Like to me, the big difference here is you're being like you're not hiding the ball, right? The thing about satanic rituals and all that shit, in my estimation, is that it's for you to go out and seek and find as like the religion, like you know what I mean? Like it's like you go and find the treasure in the puzzle. It's like a Ouija board. It's a Ouija board because that guides you to these different like puzzle, like national treasure style fucking puzzle pieces. Whereas comedy is way more blatant than that. Like it's misdirected, but
So-
it's blatant. Like it's like I'm telling you something.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Now, at that token, okay, people are saying Doja Cat satanic, right? Which she's
Knew it come back to Doja Cat.
Yeah.
It always does.
She's beautiful. But she had the song of that was like, oh, she's the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel.
Do I have it? Do I have it?
No.
I don't have it queued up.
But then she put out another song where it's like, how my demons look, right? She's kind of like leaning into that.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that's the other thing that they're better at.
Yes.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I agree with you. What I'm saying though is how does comedy have that? How do you get to where you are putting up these subliminal messages to symbolize some type of dark fucking whatever, right? For people to talk about behind it with also having your messaging. With also having
I think
you see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying. Here's what I think the difference is. The difference is like you're kind of sort of equating comedy and music, and there's one
yeah,
huge
1000% am.
difference.
Yeah.
And that is music is way more popular than comedy. Like 10-fold to 100-fold more like the biggest probably the biggest artist on earth, Taylor Swift, probably has what 50 million 150 million subscribers on
Yeah.
Instagram or something.
Okay.
What do you think the top comic has? 10? Maybe?
I don't know. What's Joe Rogan got? I don't know.
I mean, probably Joe Rogan or Kevin Hart or whatever, like one of the big dogs.
Yeah.
It's infinitely more popular.
Right.
I think is a huge part of it. And then also like the whole thing about comedy is it's like helping you it's helping you, it's explaining, it's more mansplaining something or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm explaining a concept to you or I'm enlightening you into a concept with my words. Whereas I think music is like, I'm going to give you an idea and then you come up with your own answer a lot of the ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's less directing you where to go and more like opening it up like, what do you think? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so if we're
Maybe I'm wrong
if
on
we're
that, but-
talking about like what's the next thing going to be
Sure.
in comedy,
AI comedy, baby.
it actually might be to try to fit in some type of subtext in your jokes where you can still be blatant, you can still be what stand up is.
Interesting.
But then have like some type of background message that is going to stir up
I
controversy.
don't know how you do that. That'd be interesting.
I don't know how you do that
Yeah.
either, but I think that would be that'd be a move.
Yeah, figure out the new thing in comedy. You'll be the guy. 100 years from now when you're dead,
Figure out
it'll
out a way to sell your soul to Satan for comedy.
Boom.
And then maybe you might get some cool shit.
Perhaps.
Some next gen shit.
Perhaps.
When people are killing people at your show,
Dude,
that's cool.
That's kind of awesome.
That's fucking rad. Dude. Yeah.
Fucking
every comedian would be like, yeah, I fucking killed
There's
for
never
real.
been a mass shooting at a comedy show.
All right, well, let's
that I
not
know
put
of.
that energy. I'm cool
No,
with putting
I'm not-
Satan energy on it.
I'm
but
no,
let's
I'm just
fucking-
saying, like, just in terms of like the passion.
Yeah.
There's not the passion there. Nobody's killing anybody.
Yeah.
Like, fucking get to it, comedy
Dude,
fans.
a comedian,
Inscribe some bullets with some shit.
stand-up comedian
Somehow.
at a mass shooting, like, do you leave the stage or are you like, oh, look at this guy?
This guy's bleeding from his neck. This is crazy.
That'd be an awesome sketch, actually.
Crowd work? Jesus Christ,
Trying to
dude.
do crowd work in the middle of
Crowd work
shooting?
at a mass shooting is very funny. It's a very good sketch idea.
That'd be super
Look
funny.
at this guy, he's fucking out of control.
Man. Oh, you died?
people
Yeah,
just start-
big ass
people
head.
start
That's
screaming
why.
and shit.
Fucking roasting the dead people in the audience.
Oh, nice stretcher, fucking douche. It's like a more direct form of interaction, which makes it more understandable, but also like it's also less palatable some way. That's what's weird about like music. Everybody loves music,
Yeah.
but everybody loves jokes too. It's just what type of jokes do you like?
Well, and the thing about music that separates it is you could listen to something and be like, oh man, like I really feel this song because it makes me think about like an ex I had, or it makes me feel some way that can be somewhat nostalgic or somewhat
Yeah,
like longing
for sure.
in a way. And comedy's that's not the goal of it,
Yeah, it's not really how. Yeah.
right?
It's
So-
sort of to take you away from those feelings in a lot of ways.
Because even with like through lines, like we were talking about with these people, right?
Yep.
That Joe DeRosa shit with the through line, okay, the whole special, he is mentioning that through line,
Yeah.
right? That's not done in subtext. That is done in like in your face, blatantly, multiple times over and over again,
Right.
so that you get the point. I'd be curious to see
Yeah.
how you would do a special if you were trying to incorporate some type of subtext behind it that's not actually there, but that you're trying to drive people to see.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't either.
Just something.
I don't either, my man. Yeah, what a crazy time we live in.
Mm-hmm.
New comedy. We got to figure out the new thing, dude. New thing, red shoes. Red shoes. Everybody knows.
Red
Wear
bottoms.
Red shoes.
Red bottoms.
Red bottoms.
Yeah.
Red bottoms.
Those are
no
ex-
top.
Red bottoms are expensive, dude.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's a type of shoe.
Oh, that's a type of shoe?
Yeah, they're like expensive women's shoes. The bottoms of them are red. They're called red bottoms.
Holy shit. I think my brother's girlfriend just got some, and she was showing me the bottom of her shoes, and I was supposed to be impressed by it, and I didn't understand why. It
Were they red?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
But
Yeah.
but she's like, oh, I have some other ones, but like they got worn up, but I got this cover to put on them now, so the bottom won't wear out. And I'm like, yeah, but now there's just an ugly cover underneath them. Like what? I don't understand. I
Yeah.
don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, I learned about red bottoms from Cardi B because she talked about red bottoms in her song.
You don't know shit about Cardi B. Cardi B.
Cardi-
Carly B.
You don't know shit
Oh,
about
Carly B.
I guess you're not
Carly
wrong. I
C,
don't
you
know
don't
anything
know?
about Carly.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I know we kind of
right.
got a little bit off.
We
But
did. That
I
happens.
knew we were trying to talk about
We're talking about stuff.
like what we see for the next,
For
like
reals,
the next
man.
year or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's very interesting.
And I don't know. I think that was some stuff.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, we should probably wrap it up here in a minute. So
Can I ask you a question?
no. Yeah.
Just shut me down immediately.
Absolutely not.
I know another topic on this that you wanted to talk about. Was what did you learn? I know that was kind of part, and it's a hard one to do. But throughout our year that we've been doing this, what do you feel like is something that you've pulled from it that you have maybe already put into use and you're getting to work that you're liking, or something that maybe you're just like striving to get to work or something like that?
Really, it's like what I'm learning is just more. There's like more than one way to skin a cat is really what I've learned.
Yeah, I think
there's a lot of different ways of that people choose to tell jokes and do things differently. And like we said, we had a million specials, but 50 specials or whatever, and there weren't that many that I didn't like. And even the ones I didn't like, most of the time you can find you can see why people like them even if they're not for you. And that's that's not something I really would have expected. So I'm learning like a little bit, trying to try something different little time every once. Jesus Christ, that didn't make sense.
No, I get you.
Trying to figure out something else different to do every once in a while and explore with kind of those things.
There's a lot of lessons to learn in the specials that we've covered, and I think the best thing that I can try to do is try to incorporate some level of each of those aspects.
Yeah.
So that not only is my comedy better, but it's also more unpredictable.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I think that's kind of what I've learned from doing this is that like you said, a lot of ways to skin a cat. But then there's some ways that it's just like it's going to be better this way, but that doesn't mean that every joke has to be in this formula. Like there should be, you should almost be working with multiple formulas.
Yeah. Or you should recognize that that's your thing and you work in that formula. It's funny. It's just a self-awareness game in a lot of ways. Like, it's just like,
you're right.
What's going to work with you and what won't work with you? Like certain people can only tell jokes certain ways and they're still awesome, but it's kind of their thing. And we've looked at a couple of people who we really like tonight who kind of tell jokes the same way, and that's okay. But some people want to fuck around with it, and that's okay too. So
and I think my hope though is just like that for me, not only is comedy's great, like we said, this whole list is pretty awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
But as far as where I'm trying to go and what I'm trying to do, I want to try to incorporate all these different ways of telling jokes and see if I can get all these different ways to work, because the more you get these to work, the more unpredictable you are. The more, we could listen to Anthony Jeselnik, but he does the same trick every time.
Sure.
So that kind of gets boring. And after 4 fucking 5 specials,
it's like learning all the skills you can and trying to learn and trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Right. But then also trying to master that in a certain way where you can, like some bits, are going to work better if I do them this way. Other premises are going to work better if I do I do a comparison with them, I do an act out with them, 100%. I change perspective with them, and then other ones are going to be like, oh, man, this one works great if you just have a good turn at the end.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to belabor it.
It's a point well taken. It's trying to figure things out, man. And you're exposed to something, and then because you're exposed to different ways of doing things, you're naturally going to apply those, or at least think about applying those to your own act. There's no way that what we're doing makes us worse. You know what I mean? Like that's like the easiest part about the whole podcast experience we're doing is like,
that's true.
We're exploring comedy, and whether or not it's made us demonstrably better, maybe not, but at the same time we're learning, we're making strides and learning about different ways people do things. We give ourselves homework, we're analytical, and we're trying to figure it out.
And that trade-off,
the attempt.
And the trade-off is for us, right? Us covering all these, constantly being enthralled in it, is it is going to help us on the joke writing side of it and the performance side of it. But where it may hurt us is in the connection side of it. Like if we've fucking kind of talk some shit on somebody, they might not want to work with us. You know what I mean? But there is,
I guess,
that is kind of the trade-off of being critical and trying to fucking talk about this shit.
But I'm not really, I don't know about you, but I'm not really worried about that. I don't think we're unfair with people, and that's just the way it is. Like,
I don't think so either.
I can go up to Chelsea Handler tomorrow and talk to her and be like, I didn't think that special was good. I respect what you've done for comics, including comics who I really like. John Caprulo loves Chelsea Handler. He's one of my favorite comics, and he's a really nice dude. I'm sure she's a nice person. I don't know that, but maybe she is. I have no idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, it's not like I'm, she's beating down my door to get spots anyway. But even if it was, if that's a spot you lose because you were honest with somebody, man, there's so many people who are dishonest, and like,
Yeah, that's a good point.
and I feel like it's a nicer move in the long run. Like I've always said that, man. Like if you're gonna be nice, like I'm sure there are times I've been more mean than I needed to be, and it could have been more tactful. But in terms of what I'm saying, I'm gonna be honest about it. I'm not gonna tell you,
And that makes
you're fucking awesome, if
And that
you're
makes
not
the
awesome.
value of what you say
Yeah.
more important.
I
right?
think so. I hope
if
so.
the value, like, you don't want to be the guy that's like, that was so good. And it's like, that
No,
guy
it
just ate shit
sucks,
the whole
dude.
time. What were you talking about? Right?
I mean, I don't want to be that guy.
No.
I can't handle being that guy because I don't think it's helpful.
Yeah. If I didn't think your set was good, I won't
Yeah.
dap you up.
And also, if
I'll
I
feel
fucking
bad
tell you
about
it's
dapping
awesome,
you.
then you're not going to work hard at it, and then I have
Exactly,
to listen
yeah.
to the same bullshit set the next time. No,
Yeah.
you're fucking trash. You are going to be forever.
special's trash.
I hate you. Yeah. I hope you
dumb.
You should go to the hardware store and buy a length of rope. I fucking hate it's not that, but yeah, I mean, people will glad hand you forever, especially when you start making it. I mean, these people are fucking. They have specials on Netflix and Hulu and Prime Video and fucking and
They're
YouTube.
established,
YouTube's
yeah.
a little easier to get your special on.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But they're great. They're established comics. They don't need me to fucking glad him. And also, it doesn't make them lose sleep at night. It shouldn't. If it does, that's a bigger problem. Like some random dude in fucking Spokane, Washington, give him shit. You know what I mean? Like if we both should, if Chelsea Handler listened to she got the worst special out of all the. If she, first of all, she would never listen. Her listening to it is already a red flag. Her listening to it and be affected by it, that'd be incredible, dude. And
Yeah.
crazy, dude. Like you've done more in your career than I can possibly imagine. I mean, at this point, like,
Yeah.
maybe someday we'll get there. But you know what I mean? Like it's, but like, I'm sure there's 100 people telling her how, like, licking her ass, telling her how great she did. on
Well,
that special.
but there's
And they're
an
wrong.
opposite side of the spectrum of it too, where it's like art is subjective,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
But everybody that's like an artist in this field, in all fields, does have feelings about it, and
100%.
and they want to be good at it.
Yeah.
And they want the respect of their peers and of other people.
Yeah.
And we are kind of in this position where
We put ourselves in this position, by the way. Let's make it clear. We put ourselves in this
but
position.
now we're here.
Yeah.
There's no going back.
I mean, we could stop and whenever we want.
No, we can't.
But can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
No, but like I don't want to because I mean, when I talk, I don't know. When we reach out, when we've talked to people, we reach out to them or they reach out to us, or we do somebody special and they reach out to us and they go, "Oh, thanks for this, whatever." You look at, like, generally speaking, we're pretty positive, and also it's not even when we shit on somebody special. It's not about. It's never disrespecting them as an artist. You know what I mean? It's always the piece of work that we're looking at.
Right.
And that's why I think it's fair.
Actually,
we're never like, you're
yeah.
a shithead. You're a piece of shit.
That's a great.
Outside of when we do the we're better than you because we just fuck around, or outside of a few like tongue in cheek.
The mean shit's supposed to be more tongue in cheek.
Exactly. But no, I don't fucking. I wish nothing but the best for everybody that we talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think there's no doubt in that.
Right.
But I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's awesome if I didn't like it. Like, that's dumb.
Right. And I was just saying that is a potential
100%.
negative part too.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Us-
it is, and it's also,
Us being at the level we're at right now.
and also I don't really care.
I don't really care either,
Yeah, I don't
dude.
either. Yeah.
I don't really care either because at the same time, like, what are these people gonna possibly do for me?
Oh, I'm not. They could maybe make and break your career, but like, if
Yeah.
they're the type of person, if I have to lie to you to get in the door, then I have to lie to you all the way through.
Yeah.
And I'm just not going to be able to
I'm
do
not a
that
liar,
anyway.
dude. Yeah.
Not going to do it.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means that I can't do it, dude. I can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'm incapable of being of shutting my fucking mouth for long enough.
And if all you
To
want to
get
have
in
is
on-
yes men around you,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah, and it sucks for you, and it sucks for
That
everybody.
is a problem. Because when I have a friend tell me that I'm doing dumb shit or that you know
Yeah, you need
my,
that.
my jokes are trash or whatever, it's like that's fine. Even if you haven't came and seen my act in a year, that's fine. But I'm going to take that and I'm going to apply. And I've noticed after I've had somebody give me, I don't know if you call it advice, but whatever,
Yeah,
right?
feedback or whatever it is.
Feedback
Sure.
from something like that. Then I've noticed that like I do get better. I do, because in a way I'm like, I'll fucking prove you wrong, bitch. Like, you know what I
Of
mean?
course. Even if you don't agree that it's correct.
Right. But
Yeah.
it's still just like, all right, well, let me get this blade.
Lights the fire on you a little
Let
bit.
me get this blade a little bit sharper.
I agree.
So-
I 100% agree with that. So fuck all y'all. You're terrible. Your specials are trash.
They're dumb.
You're dumb. You're dumb. No, man, we had this is a good year.
Yeah.
A good year.
Thank you guys for listening to
Yeah,
us
absolutely,
for a
man.
year.
Yeah, thanks a lot for listening to the Stand Up Swamp.
And I know if you guys really like this podcast, you end up doing a lot of homework as well,
dude, for sure.
right? Like
We
if you're
actually
trying,
ask a lot of the people who do the podcast. Yeah.
because you were constantly having to keep up with the specials of next week that we're doing. And speaking of next week, what special are we doing?
Oh, we got Leanne Morgan.
Leanne Morgan.
next week, man. Leanne Morgan. I forgot the name of it. It's Unspeakable Things. Unspeakable Things. She just came out with a a Netflix series that just dropped.
Oh, okay. What's that called?
I don't remember. It might be just called Leanne, actually. when I think
Okay.
about it. It's like a little sitcom series that they're doing. She is an older lady, like not old, but older lady, maybe like, I don't know. I fucking have no idea. Now I just back myself into a corner. She could be 60 or 40. I have no idea. She's like 25. I'm
She's
like,
middle
God
age.
damn it.
It's an old age.
No, but she's super funny. She was recently on like Nateland and all that stuff. She's a clean comic. Really started to gain some traction, and we'll check that out. That's Unspeakable Things. It's on Netflix.
Hell yeah. Another Netflix special, dude.
Absolutely, that's all we do, dude. We're basically the arm of Netflix right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll check that out. Just in case, recap, you guys. Our comic of the year, Andrew Schultz, man, followed by Roy Wood Jr. and Ari Shafir, and then some other people. Congratulations, Andrew. We are going to send you
A medal of some sort.
our cum in a fucking jar. Yeah, dude.
So send
I
us.
thought I missed. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna send our cum in a jar to Andrew Schultz. No, it was a great special. A lot of fucking great specials we had this year. Such a fun time doing a whole year of specials with you, my man.
Girl's back is like a rear view mirror.
Hell yeah.
That's just so funny.
It's great. It's great. Next week, Leanne Morgan, Unspeakable Things. Until next time, shit, I don't know. Stay funny, my friends.
Bye bye.